There we go. How's everybody doing? Well, welcome in. Hope we're all doing well. We're just sorting out some apparent issues that weren't there before I went live, but just 1 second. Quick fix. All right, welcome in, everybody. Everybody's slamming on all the platforms right now. I hope everybody's doing really, really good tonight. So it's Tuesday night, and normally we have DMJ, we have a season, we have a race going on for everybody, we have a pro or a pro-am division happening. However, the season ended a couple weeks ago. We had a little break last week, and tonight we're coming back every Tuesday until we open up the next season with some sprint nights. So what this is going to do is this is going to allow all the drivers that were watching and viewing from home that wanted to maybe check it out, try it out, get in, if you can get into the lobby, that is, and race some sprint nights. So every week we'll have a different car combination. We'll have some different tracks rolling up. We're going to do 5 races each night. Tonight is going to be a Group 2 night. So something we don't typically see from DMJ is the Group 2s. But you know what? We're poking. We're prodding a little bit. We're seeing how much interest is out there in these high downforce cars. So we're going to rock 5 races with these Group 2 cars here tonight. Now, we don't have any restrictions as far as which Group 2 car is required to go, so feel free to use whichever Group 2 car it is that you have. Of course, all DMJ settings, with the exception of the heavy damage, do apply here tonight, so it will be 5 times tire wear, it will be 3 times fuel consumption, and we will be running 6 laps on the shorter tracks and 5 laps on the longer tracks. Yeah, it's packed. It is packed. That filled up quick. So in the amount of time you guys were watching the intro video and hitting the likes on the stream, this lobby filled really quick. So appreciate y'all. We have some random drivers in here. We've got some championship drivers in here. We got some members from the community in here. It's about to get spicy. So these races are going to have a live commentary. And we'll see what we see tonight. We'll see what we see tonight. I'm looking for a button. There we go. Oh, I cannot set it now. Alright. It's alright. Officially, it doesn't start till 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're actually, for a change, on time. Welcome everybody over on Twitch. We're going to catch up a little bit on Twitch here, too. The community coming in and doing what the community does here with the follows over there on Twitch. So, we had ATK Death coming in with the follow. We had Apex Streetertown coming in with the follow. We had Chip Reese. We had Abu Wall 94 coming in with the follow. We had CFR ATB coming in with the follow. Murphy 11, Miguel Ag, and Fast Ginger all coming in with the follows over on Twitch here in the off stream. So welcome into the Twitch community, everybody. We got Kilt coming in with the like and the multiple shares on Facebook. Paradise coming in with the like. We got Brandon Schultz with the heart and the share on Facebook. Ian coming in with the like and the share. Scott coming in with the heart and the share. Nolander coming in with the multiple shares and that care on the stream, and Madeline Crow coming in with the heart on stream as well. Welcome in, everybody. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give these drivers a 5-minute warning to start qualifying, and then we're going to qualify. So we're going to run a 5-minute qualifier for these races here this evening, and from there it'll be fastest first on the grid, and it'll be a grid start with a false start check. So like I said, everything in the series is there with the exception of the damage. We want the drivers just to come out and have fun, so we've turned it to light damage. Red flags aren't going to come into play here. I mean, if there's a massive pile up into the first corner and 8 drivers get creamed off the racetrack, so be it. Let's not do that, though. You know, let's have some fun. Let's keep it clean out there. Like I said, we have championship drivers in the grid. We have just viewers and followers in the grid. And we have some random members with the community, just some kids that came in and wanted to do some Group 2 racing in the lobby here as well. So we'll be watching. We'll be doing the commentary. And if we see something we don't like, DMJ rules will apply. We'll remove them from the race. So no, it is what it is. But our championship drivers are always up and willing to the task and the challenge of newcomers coming onto the track to try and challenge their pace. So we'll have to wait and see how it is. We have some EU DMJ drivers in here as well. So boy, oh boy, it's going to get juicy tonight. It is going to get juicy. We'll keep you posted as spots open up too, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be what looks to be like a busy night. Ideally, we're wanting to do 5 races here. Maybe we'll do more. We'll see how the night goes. But the intention is to do 5-lap sprint here. It's a 5-race set of series races tonight. And I will be doing commentary through, of course, again, the whole thing. So let's go take a quick look. Let's go see who's rocking and rolling out on the racetrack here right now. We got both Snipes sitting in first place on the grid. We got Jakey sitting in second. So two of our Pro Division drivers on track. We got TCR's Badass here, another Pro Division driver up on the racetrack. We got Bar 27, who was one of our stewarding staff here this last season. We've got Apex Superman here on the grid, and he was one of our Pro-Ams this past season. We got Babo BMW, not sure who that is. We got Kilt on the grid there as well from our Pro-Ams. Heathen on the grid from our Pro-Ams. We got Paymay on the grid from our Pro Division here tonight as well. We have Hulky coming from the EU DMJ series and a legendary community member here as well. We've got Tattooed Freak from our Pro Division on the track as well. We got Hot Rod 76, unknown to me, so we got a nice little mixture up in the house here tonight. We got Streeter Tom here as well. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. All right. We're just checking lag. We're checking those things. Kilty has a little bit of lag. Kilty always has a little bit of lag, so that's nothing out of the ordinary. All right, so just give me 1 second. We're going to put the mic down for a second, and we're going to have a little quick chit-chat with our drivers. You might be able to hear the birds chirping in the background. It's, you know, really nice outside. The birds are playing. There we go. Alright, so, well, you guys can see what we're doing here. I have a keyboard in my lap, but for some reason I choose to use my controller. Oh, yeah. Bing, bang, boom, crash. Bing, bang, boom, crash. That's what we do. That's what we do. We got Jesse coming in with the like on the stream as well. I'm a Limecular? Oh, I always think I get that wrong. How you doing, my guy? Welcome in. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family are good as well. All right, so there's some crazy stuff happening all over the world. So if you're in a crazy part of the world right now, hope you're safe. Hope you're well. For those of us that are just chilling, doing what we normally do, hope you're well. Hope you've had a great start to your week here so far. This week's a little more upbeat than last week was for your boy host Ghost with the most here right now. So yeah, let's get some commentary. Let's get some high energy vibes going here tonight. Let's smash those reactions. So let's not forget to like, share, and if you're new, if you're watching and you're just creeping around checking things out, hey, we appreciate you for coming in and checking things out. We really hope that you all enjoy the content. It is going to be family-friendly broadcast here for everybody this evening as well, because it is commentary. That's how we roll here. And yeah, please feel free to let the whole family join in on the fun. So it's going to be an interesting night, needless to say. I can't predict what we're going to see here tonight. Typically the Group 2 cars aren't in the series, so we threw something a little bit right different at the drivers right away. But I got to tell you, the drivers, they want to race. If anyone gets kicked out of the hell, it's going to be a first come, first serve basis. Guys, pay attention to that lobby, to the streams, because apparently the racers want to race. Apparently the racers want to race. All right. I didn't see what time it was when I told them we were starting in 5 minutes. So, yeah, you know, we'll give them another 3. We'll give him another 3. I think that's about right. All right, so how's everybody doing? We got some legends up in the house all across all the platforms here. So we are live over on Twitch here as well. So if you do hang out on Twitch, and if that is your preferred platform, of course, we are now live over on the Twitch platform here at GT45 Gaming. And with that, we bring along DMJ and everything else that we hang out and do work with. So the Twitch will become the mature content channel for outside of sim racing streams for other games that might be a little violent or other things like that. So yeah, just gonna start building up that Twitch channel and see what we can do with it. And then the green site comes next. So yeah, we're gonna dabble a little bit. We're gonna try and extend the reach. We're gonna try and grow the page. We're gonna try and grow the commentary. We're gonna try and get sim racing out there even more and just continue building the community. But it also gives the viewers availability to view where they're most comfortable viewing from as well. So yeah, see how it goes over the next little while. But lots of content coming this week. We'll be live for Nations Cup racing tomorrow. Of course, I'll be racing Nations Cup. And then Thursday night is a big question mark on what we're doing for the evening yet. But we'll figure that out on Thursday. And then Friday we'll probably have an open lobby night or something like that again. And then we got some commentary over the weekend. So 6 straight days of content coming from GT45 Gaming here this week as we do now start to get back to that grind. So DMJ Vroom Room, we have stuff coming. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, there is stuff coming. We're not going to be scheduling the next series until after the manufacturer event starts here at the Gran Turismo World Series. Obviously, I'm competing in it, and several of the drivers are competing in it, and of course, it does conflict with that manufacturer schedule. So we're going to not schedule the next season until after manufacturer series. However, it's not a choice of weapon season. This is a fun series. We have some things we want to change and adjust within the series, so we're going to use this next 10-week series to check out the new fine tunings and new procedures in place, and if everything goes well, we'll implement all that stuff, and we're going to rock out a new major championship from DMJ in the fall. So that is the plan here coming from DMJ for those that are wondering, and especially for the drivers that are wondering as well. So racing coming, and lots of it from DMJ and DDR and everybody from over there in Europe. So don't worry, folks, we got lots coming, and there's more coming as well, but we'll talk about that another day on another stream. All right, so we got Aaron coming in with the like as well on the stream. How you doing, my guy? How's you and the family and Nora doing? All right. I'm having a couple issues here, so just bear with me, chat. This capture card is really being relentless today. All right. 1 minute, and we're going to start qualifying, and then we're going to jump on track and see what these drivers have got. So, all right. Good luck to all our drivers. We have 13 entered, 14 entered. Who are we missing here? Miss Devious. All right. We'll give her a uno momento. I'm not even doing the Manu Series. Sport mode is a joke for me at the moment. Hey, you gotta just keep grinding through it, dude. Well, I mean, you seen what happened to me on Saturday. I mean, you know. Ah, where'd you go, Miss D? Alright, there's a spot open. Hurry up. Who's next? First one in gets it. We'll talk about that after, Aaron. We'll talk about that behind the scenes, my guy. Don't give up, man. Don't give up. Alright, we're gonna kick it. We're gonna kick it with 15. Boop. Alright, let's get to doing what we do best here at GT45 Gaming. Let's bring the action to the big screens to all the viewers at home, shall we? Alright, so first track on the list is Barcelona, no chicane. So this is how they run it now in real life, so I figured there's no point in changing that, obviously. And let's let our keyboard do the work. Alright, I'm not sure who we're on board with. I think it's Tom we're on board with here right now as a exit pit lane. Nolander just gets into the room here. He's in, at least he's in. Scott Arthur coming in with that thumbs up on the Facebook as well. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing? Unfortunately, I don't have a tracking on my Twitch viewers for some reason, but we're definitely kicking over there. Alright, so bar 27 we were on board with. Let's get some information on the screen so we can orient ourselves here with the racetrack a little bit and who is where. Let's get those names off and let's keep the online IDs on. So Paymate is not up front. Jake is up front. Or not. Alright, there we go. Badass is up front. Alright, it was a blue car. I had them all mixed up. There's so many of these cars out there. It's hard to get them right. The colors are just faintly distinctive, different as well. So, just not a color I'm used to seeing on the racetrack here. But it is some Group 2. So we're going to see some Nissans. We're going to see some Lexus. We're going to see some Honda NSX. We're also going to probably see some Mercedes in some of these tracks. Maybe potentially, ooh, and Badass getting a little bit spicy there. As he was coming around the corner, and these cars could really kick it. I'm not sure what Badass is in here. He's in the Lexus. All right, fantastic. And we took that chicane out, so the drivers don't need to. Yeah, it's all good. No lander, it's all good, brother. Alright, there we go. So drivers are only going to have enough time to do 2 laps, essentially. That's why the 5-minute qualifier, just not to make it too long. Really, the driver doesn't really need any more than 1 or 2 laps, in my personal opinion anyways, to get a qualifying time in and then send that race off. The more time you give the drivers, obviously, the more time they have to perfect that lap. So they have had no time to practice for this. They didn't know what was coming today. It wasn't announced until this morning in the Discord server. So, yeah, we're winging it. Tire wear is going to be unknown. We have it all turned off here, so everything is unknown here. We got Joshua coming up. He's tucked right up in behind Tattooed Freak here as well. So this is an unknown driver to me so far. So we love to see that. We have a nice little variety of drivers here. Got some lights flashing. And we have a big cluster of cars here in qualifying. Not typically what you see in qualifying. Usually you see them a little more spread out, but maybe the guy's deciding to try and use some slipstream instead to try and get a better qualifying time. But as you can see, the pack is really clustered up in the middle there. So we'll stay on board with Tattooed here. And Joshua's just been settled in right in behind him here. So the times are going to be close. Tattooed Freak will come across first, and we'll try to stay on with all the cars coming across. But there is that big, thick mid-pack there. So I have a hard time keeping up with everybody here as we go through, but it is going to be Tattooed Freak on the first official lap of qualifying here in sprint race number 1 on the evening. And again, this is presented by DMJ Vroom Room, ladies and gentlemen. And Joshua does take pole as I suspected, as he's just 0.4 of a second faster than Tattooed Freak there. He did reel in, pull him in a little bit there. Badass will stay in 3rd place currently. We got, I'm not sure what's going on there. I think that's Paymate just chilling on the track there. Hulky's going to go up into 4th. We got Barrow in 5th. We got Badass down into 6th. We got Loaded Breach in 7th. We've got Bar in 8th. We've got now down to 9th. We've got Superman in 10th. And Cameraman is confused. We have Paymate. There he is. He was just letting everybody go around, so he doesn't have a time yet. We got Mr. Kilty here with a penalty there. So nil and void lap for Kilt that first time around. So he's really going to need this one. And it looked like he was carrying a penalty there as well again. So Joshua and Tattoo Freak are fairly similar paced here, it looks like, so could expect to see a pretty good race between these two. This will be a 6-lap sprint race here, so the action should stay pretty crazy and tight, hopefully, throughout the whole race for everybody at home. So hopefully it should be an exciting night of racing for everybody. Pardon me. Alright. Oh, in 3rd place, we've got Hulky sitting in 4th place. He's our Euro DMJ driver here as well. So, ooh, Kilt having a good leg spike there. We got Badass in 6th place. We got Heathen in 7th. We've got Loaded Breach in 8th. We've got Bar 27 in 9th. We've got Jakey in 10th right now. We've got Superman in 11th. We've got Tom in 12th. We've got Paymate in 13th and Mr. Kilt in 14th here. And we got a couple drivers that are just chilling, so they should be in the race here as well. And if not, well, they'll be in for the next one. Alright, so there we go. It's going to be Joshua on pole. Freak is going to stay in 2nd. Badass, the cameraman has no idea where he is. Let's see what Bull Snipe has as he goes around. He doesn't improve. Hulky's going to stay in 5th there. Kilt is done. We have Bar finished. We have Breach finished. Barrow in 10th. Oh, down to 11th, down to 12th. As a couple guys jump up ahead of those drivers there as well. We got Bar here in 11th. We've got, wow, Breach all the way down to 12th place there. Wow, those guys all improving up ahead there. As Paymate hits pole, Jakey hits 2nd place there, so we'll take it all back. It's not going to be Apex Racing Paymate sitting on pole, our 3-time champion here in 2nd place, with Joshua sitting in 3rd, Freak in 4th, Streeter Tom in 5th, Badass in 6th, Bull Snipe in 7th. All the pro drivers sitting up top there. Heathen in 8th place. We've got Superman here in 9th. We've got Hulky sitting in 10th place. We've got Kilt in 11th. We've got Bar 27 in 12th. We've got Loaded Breach in 13th and Babo in 14th position. We should have Nolander and another driver here once the race starts as well. So I think it's just a 2-minute wait time. We'll give them a minute to make sure everything is A-okay, and we're going to kick this race off right away. We got Brandon coming in with that share on the stream, Paymate coming in with the like, Brandon also coming in with that like as well on the stream. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the extra levels of support. Rocking and rolling tonight. Let's go. Let's go over to our Twitch here. Let's keep an eye on things over there as well. We're still having a little issue with connecting the chat to our Streamlabs, so we're still sorting a couple things out here with Twitch, but we'll definitely get it all sorted in no time. All right. All right, so just in case some of the gentlemen that are in the lobby weren't aware that there's tire wear on in this race, we figure we better make sure that the gentlemen are aware that there is tire wear in this race. So cold tires will factor in on race start. I'm losing DR hanging out in the back. So no, Aaron, we'll talk, buddy. We'll talk. Don't worry about it. We'll have a chat about it, my guy. We'll have a chat about it. I'll start the back. No worries. Rockefeller Racing in the house. Say we love that. Hopefully I'll be in for this next week. Well, we're going to do it every week until the next championship starts up, guys. So, and gals. So there's definitely going to be lots of racing to be had there. So, all right. Full send, says Jakey. We love it. We love it. See, you got some nice communication going on already. It's going to be interesting. We got 3 or 4 unknown drivers to myself, anyways, on the track. We've got a bunch of the championship drivers on track. We've also got some of our followers and viewers on track as well. We also got a EU DMJ competitor on track, so it should be a good night of racing. Yeah, it's starting. It's starting, gentlemen. It's starting. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kick them tires, light them fires. Sprint race number 1 starts now. Anniversary tonight, so I have a good reason. Oh, and facts, that's a pretty good reason. Alright, we got 5 reds. We're waiting for the green. It is a false start here. And we are green, and we're going. And we got a driver stuck on grid. So that driver will just have to exit the track here, and then it is what it is. Oh, there he goes. He finally got going. Alright, so we're not going to red flag the race. We're just going to keep it going. So it is Paymate in the lead. It's Jakey here in second place, and here we go. The chaos ensues. Tattooed Freak in third. Joshua in fourth. We got Bo Snipe here. Let's get through the field. I think we've seen a driver go a little bit wide there. It might have been bar 27, looks like. Everybody's there. All right, fantastic stuff. Great race start here so far on Barcelona no chicane layout. This will be a 6-lap sprint race, and it is led in the Lexus by Apex Racing's Paymate. Followed in second place in another Lexus is Jakey. There it is Bo Snipe in another Lexus, and Tattooed Freak with a Lexus as well. Ooh, and a little bit of contact there between Tattooed Freak and Bo Snipe, and they're side by side. Now we're going to go 3 wide as Joshua takes a look, but he just backs out there, and he's just going to wait to see how these 2 drivers settle this out here in 3rd and 4th place. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between Bo and Tattooed Freak again, and Tattooed Freak still so far holding on to that position, but boy, it is elbows out racing here very early on tonight. Bo Snipe is going to have to settle in, and let's see what happens. Paymate already gets a quick runaway here as he tries to get away from this pack. Joshua here in 5th place, and he's just sitting there being very patient as he settles in, and look at that lineup of cars coming around the final corner here. We got Streeter Tom here in 6th place. We got Badass in 7th, and he is all up in the business of Streeter Tom in that GTR here right now. We've got Superman here up into 8th place. We've got Heathen right behind him there in 9th. We've got Kilt in 10th side by side. Oh, getting some air time as he comes around the corner right there. And he's going to lose that position to bar and go down into 11th place. So a little bit of flair for the fans at home there right now. We've got Hulky here in 12th place. We've got Loaded Breach here at 13th, and Babbo in 14th position. So that some pretty good shocks in that GR2 car. I have to give that pit crew some credit there on behalf of Kilt. He's definitely having some lag issues here in the lobby tonight. All right, yeah, I got you, Noli. I got you, brother. It's a lobby setting thing, I think. So it is Paymate. He's 3 seconds up the road. Paymate is gone. He's like, nah, I'm winning. Mine. Tattooed Freak sitting here in 3rd place. And then he's got a big group of cars in behind him. Tom in 4th. Bo Snipe in 5th. And now battling with Joshua here in 6th place. Side by side as these two. And that NSX does have the inside track. But Bo Snipe can hang in there. He's got the inside track going into this hard, sharp corner. And that is the case. I should give him the position back. So a great defense here so far from Bo Snipe in 5th place. As Joshua is really putting on the pressure here early on in this race. Right in behind is TCR's Badass, and he's putting some pressure here on Joshua as well. And this is a great little battle here in the mid-pack. We've got Superman tailing in on this battle here in the GTR. We've got Heathen just tucked in behind him. He likes Group 2 cars, so this is going to be his saying here tonight. But he has bar 27 going on the outside, and that's going to give him inside position, coming into the corner. So bar 27 is going to get the job done here and move up into 9th place. Heathen's going to take that position and try to chase Bar back down. Hulky sitting here in 11th place. We've got Kilt just behind in 12th. We've got Loaded Breach here in 13th, and we've got Babel in 14th position. Whew, that was a pretty good race start here. I'm impressed. Good job to all the drivers on the racetrack. You never know what to expect when you have such a mixture of league racers and non-league racers. So kudos to everybody. Huge round of applause for our drivers here. Sprint race number 1. Jakey here in second place, and he is cruising in those Group 2 cars right now. We've got Tattooed Freak in third place, and he's looking racy tonight. We got Streeter Tom trying to chase him down here in fourth. We got Bo Snipe there in fifth place, and Joshua still sucking on that tailpipe of that Lexus in front of him here right now, as he is still trying to find a way around Bo Snipe, but that dirty air is going to throw that NSX out a little bit. That's going to force him on a wide entry into the corner. It might cost him a little bit of time here, but he is doing a great job at handling that mid-rear engine car here in that NSX right now. Oh, he looks up the inside as Bo left a little bit of room there, and just not quite enough to get the job done, so he's going to have to settle back in and see if he can find something there eventually around these next few corners. So it is Badass here in 7th. We got Superman still in 8th, with Bar now chasing him down in 9th place. That leaves Heathen here in 10th, with Hulky in 11th place, starting to chase him down. Hulky here in that, I believe that is a Nismo as well. Alright, so we've got Kilty here. He's in that GTR 100%. We got Loaded Breach there in an NSX, and we got Babel in the Lexus. Alright, so it is Paymay, and Paymay is only 2.6 seconds up in the lead from Jakey here, so our 3-time champion slowly but surely starting to reel Paymay back in here, and it's kind of leaving Tattooed Freak in behind, but not really. Tattooed's only 3.5 seconds in behind, and these tires already starting to wear down, as you can see on the screen in front of you. Streeter Tom here in 4th place, and he's got about 1.5 seconds right now in behind the 3rd place driver. And there we go, Joshua looking up the inside of Bo Snipe here as we head into turns 1 and 2, and this is the moment we were waiting for. Joshua has been very patient and gets a nice clean run through the first set of S's here. He's going to get the job done on Bo Snipe, and that is position made there from Joshua. Let's take another look at that. That was a great setup and a great execution here from Joshua as he comes around. He's up on the inside, plenty of racing room, just takes it in deep, and as he uses that mid-engine car to just roll it through the corner. Job done. Continue on. Let's go. Alright, so Bo now in 6th place, and Badass now trying to chase Bo down here in 7th, see if he can grab a position on him. That leaves Bar still battling here with Superman, and Bar and Superman having a great battle here, and that's bringing Heathen and I believe Hulky back into the mix here in the mid-pack as well. So what else can we say? But we got some good racing on our hands here right now, that's for sure. Alright, and there we go. It is going to be Superman up the inside of Bar here as he's got the position, but now Bar's going to have position coming into this next corner as he has a nose in on Superman. So a great side-by-side battle here between these two guys. Can Superman hang it out there on the outside? He's definitely going to get around. Oh, no! Bar loses it a little bit, gets a little bit of contact. Oh, and that is it. Bar is gone. He is spun around. A little bit of help there as the pack got bottled up in behind him and accordioned up. And Bar 27 is going to finish off that little bit of a spin there that he half saved, and these guys are all going to sort themselves out, and they're going to continue on. So Superman here in 9th, and Heathen now in 10th, Kilty's now up into 11th, Loaded Breach in 12th, Bar comes in back on 13th place here. Oh, we got Heathen off track there, up ahead as well, so Bar grabbing one of those spots back just up ahead, and Heathen dropping down the pack there with a mistake. So ooh, doggy, it's getting interesting. Paymay still 3 seconds in the lead. Jakey sitting here trying to chase him down. He's only got one more lap to do it after this one. Tattooed Freak maybe made a little mistake here, but the pack is coming, and ooh, a half-second penalty, and that is not what Tattooed Freak needed, as these drivers are up towards the penalty serving zone here quite shortly. So Freak taking a little bit of a wide line there, but it looks like he got a great exit through the corner. So we're on board with our 4th place driver, Streeter Tom, here right now, and this is what it's looking like in behind him here, just a whole gaggle of cars. And he's trying to get position on this driver up in front of him here with Tattooed Freak in 3rd place. So this penalty to be served right here. This is going to be an opportunity for Tom to try and get the position, but Freak is going to go defensive here. That was a smart decision there by Tattooed Freak, and Tom is just going to close up here on Tattooed Freak, and boy, it is getting sticky in these final corners here around Barcelona on lap 5. So as these 4 drivers battle around the racetrack here, I think we're probably going to see a couple of guys take a look up the inside coming around the first corner here. Joshua thought about taking a look around Streeter Tom right there heading into the next corner, but they all just sort themselves out single file and play nice here. And let's see who tries to get who up this straightaway. I think we're going to see Joshua go up the inside of Tom here And that is exactly, oh no, he's going to back out of it there. So he's just playing a little mind game there with Tom. And can he get a run? Ooh, that was a great run there by Joshua. And look at the pressure that Joshua is putting on Tom here as he is coming around. And Tom is doing a great job of responding as he's also trying to play offense here on Tattooed Freak. And Tom's got a nice run on the outside of the corner. But again, Freak goes defensive. But this corner, this hairpin has lots of room. He can hang it out there on the outside. Oh, he's going to give it up to Joshua here, 5th place right now. He's keeping that position up, but he's still got the inside track. Oh, and he's going to go in on Freak as Freak goes a little bit deeper into the corner here. I think Tom is aware of that. He's going to try and take advantage of that. We are 2 by 2 almost coming into the chicane, and Joshua's going to take a look. No, he's going to tuck back in. We got a great race here to finish. I'm sorry to our podium finishers right now. Congratulations, Payme and Jakey. But this battle is just too good to pass up here on the racetrack right now. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, all nose to tail here. And as we're coming around to the start-finish line, can anybody grab a position over the next driver here? We just got 5 corners remaining. Somebody's going to take a look here as soon as they get a chance. Bo Snipe getting around Joshua. He's going to move up into 5th place here now. And I think that is Badass coming up there in 7th place. Oh, Joshua's going to take a look up in on Bo Snipe here and go back for P5 here. So Joshua getting the job done. Bo Snipe looking for a cutback there. Gets a nice tight line coming through that first final corner here. Here we go. Joshua's going to try and eat as much of that curb as we can. Oh, yeah, that was some racing right there. As Tattooed Freaks, Tom in 4th, Joshua in 5th, Bo Snipe in 6th, Badass in 7th. We've got, oh, Hulky and Kilt having a little battle there. We've got Bar 27 in behind Kilty there. So Bar 27 making his way back up into the top 10. Oh, it's getting spicy in that final quarter as everybody's looking for position. It's going to be Hulky in 8th. It's going to be Bar 27 in 9th. It's going to be Loaded Breach in 9th. It's going to be Bar 27 in 10th. It's going to be Kilt in 11th. It's going to be Superman here in 12th place. It's going to be Heathen sideways into the final corner. And, oh, Babble's just going to wait for him. So there's some sportsmanship right there. And they're just going to finish up their nose to tail. We love it. We love it. This is some great stuff right there. Look at these drivers just putting on a show here today. Oh, that's great. Fantastic stuff. GG's to all the drivers on the racetrack right there, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. That was a great race. Good job to the whole field there. Whew. But it does belong. Oh, it's going to be Apex Jakey with the win. So we did miss something up front there. And little shocker coming in right there. Let's go take a look at that final order. As it is Apex Jakey just ahead of Payme there. So Payme finishing with a penalty. And that might have been what cost him first place. We have Tattooed Freak in 3rd. Streeter Tom in 4th. Joshua in 5th. Bo Snipe in 6th. Badass in 7th. Hulky in 8th. We've got Loaded Breach in 9th. We've got Bar 27 in 10th. We've got Kilt in 11th. Superman in 12th. Heathen in 13th. And Ababo rounding out our field here in Sprint Race number 1. GG's. All right, so next track on the list. Let's go. Let's go to the Americas. Let's go to the Americas. And let's put the Glen. Let's put the Glen up on the list here. Yes, Watkins Glen is next on the docket tonight. Alright, so much of the same thing. We'll give him 5 minutes. Oh, come on, keyboard. Alright, so 5 minutes to start. Alright, how was that race for everybody at home? That was a pretty juicy race right there, I gotta say. Good job to all the drivers on track. They sent it. Those Group 2 cars, they were definitely having some fun out there with those Group 2 cars here today. So good on them. Alright, rock and roll. Everything's looking good here. The stream's looking good. Everything seems to be running pretty good. A couple lag spikes there. That might have just because I got really excitable. Oh, got it, Misty. No shot. Oh, no. Oh. Steering wheel malfunction. That sucks. Alright, so lobby is definitely full. And we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. We got Nolander now up in the house. And who is the other driver now up in the house? I don't know. Oh, me. Haha. That was a juicy looking lobby. So GG's to all the drivers. They did a good job there. No complaints from this guy here. Let's go on track. Let's follow around with Barr here as he runs a few laps around the racetrack here. And let's have a chat. I mean, how are we all doing? I mean, how's, you know, it's middle of the year now. You know, at the beginning of the year I noticed that, you know, it's winter time. We've been stuck in under clouds and cold weather for a while, and you know, our mental health gets a little bit low, and then spring hits, and then we chirp up a little bit, and then, you know, now we're getting into summer. You know, family holidays are starting. The kids are going to be out of school soon. Some have graduated. You know, the parents are gearing up for that big 2 month, you know, break for the kids, and trying to figure out all those fun things that they're going to do, all that great stuff. What is that Streamlabs thing up there? That's something new. Not sure why Streamlabs is up on the top of the screen there. Can you guys see that on the stream, or is it just me that can see that? Interesting. All right. Not sure why Streamlabs is in the sponsor banner, because Streamlabs definitely doesn't sponsor the series. So we'll just shut that off. That's a little weird. We'll investigate that a little further. In the future, Brad Duncan coming in with that thumbs up on the stream as well. Hey, how you doing, man? It has been a while. How are you, my guy? Alright, so Watkins is a pretty fast racetrack with Group 3 cars, Group 4 cars. I've raced the Group 2 cars around this racetrack a few times myself. It's a lot of fun, so we could see a good combination of Group 2 cars here. We might see the Mercedes out here on this racetrack just for that top-end capability, but there is a lot of high-speed cornering on this racetrack as well, so it does lack, obviously, in that part of the racetrack here. But in Watkins Glen, located in New York in the US of A, I mean, it's a pretty iconic racetrack in the United States. It's one of the very few racetracks I know the majority of the corner names on without having to look at a guide. So there is that, but it's one of my favorite racetracks to race on as well as a racer. It's just got good flow, and when you get it right, it just feels so good. It just feels so good. Yeah, it puts a smile on your face, and I mean, from there, rock and roll. When you're smiling, you're having a good day. Doing well, liking streams. Hey, we appreciate that. I'm glad you're liking the content, my guy. We're definitely strive to try and please. We just try and strive and please. All right, so we got Joshua now. Joshua, unknown. We're not sure. I mean, I don't know who Joshua is. He comes in to race some Group 2 cars here with the group here tonight. It is open to all, so everyone is welcome as long as you can get into the lobby. Right now, it is full. Had a great race last race. He held his own against the pro drivers from Season 3 here. So, hey, got our eyes on this guy. Bo Snipe, and there we go. We talked about that Mercedes. I don't think that's Mercedes. I think he's pulled out the Epson here for this race, actually. So yeah, we're going to see some different cars out in this race, and that's kind of why we're busting out some different types of tracks here tonight too as well. We want to see some of these different group cars that are available in the game as well. We want to showcase the game. I mean, the game is a great platform. Gran Turismo 7 has just absolutely amazing legendary capabilities as they continue to progress it in the future. It has it has some things going on with it, but what game doesn't nowadays? So all in all, it's a great game. Visually, it's stimulating. Very visually stimulating. Very, very visually stimulating. It's still got some work to do as far as online racing goes. I think they need to come up with maybe some kind of ranking system or a better ranking system to better separate the racers from the casual players, I guess is the safe way to put that. So, yeah, kudos to the platform. It is a great platform, and we're late, so let's start qualifying. 1 minute late. Too busy yapping with all my viewers. It's been a long time. I haven't had much time to hang out with you guys like this. I've improved a lot since I last raced with everyone. Winning races, finally competitive and consistent. No, that's awesome, man. Congrats. That's great, dude. Come jump in the series here one of these times and come drive against these guys. They'd love to have you. All right, 5-minute qualifier, same as last time. And we'll let these drivers get around the couple of the live timing lines here at Watkins Glen. That'll sort out the order that they are out on track, and then we'll follow these drivers around when they get kicking on their hot laps. Did we lose somebody again? $11, $12, $13, $14. No, we got all 15. Alright, so let's get some information up on the screen here. Most importantly, I mean, we got to get the good stuff going. I wish it would just save that for me. That would be fantastic, but it does not. Alright, so we're just trying to find our first driver. There it is. It is Tattooed Freak is our first driver out on track here. He likes Watkins Glen, so don't be surprised to see him do quite well here again as well. So we'll hang out here. We'll just let these guys get their out lap out of the way, and then we'll jump on board with Tattooed Freak here as he does his first official lap, and we'll give you a little guide around Watkins Glen. Now the Group 2 cars obviously are quite a bit faster. They have some a little more downforce capabilities than the Group 3s, and obviously the Group 4 cars. So you can go around these corners a little bit faster. You can go into them just a smidge deeper, but not a whole lot. You'd be surprised. Hello, you guys were very intimidating back then. You think you'd be fast enough? Oh yeah, I think so too, my dude. I really do. Alright, so here we go. Tattooed Freak, a flying lap around Watkins Glen. This is the first official hot lap here for qualifying in sprint race number 2. We come across start-finish line. We're braking just at the beginning of the dark part of the path here, down into third gear, catch as much of that apex and use all of this curbing on exit as we come through the 90 up into the S's. This is an uphill set of undulating, twisting S's, which of course leads up the back straight. So these cars will probably top out by the time they get to the end of the back straight. So from here we're going to move over to the left-hand side, and we're just going to hug that white line all the way up the back straight leading into the bus stop. So right about here we're going to start slowing down, gearing down, and try to clip each curb on the way through. Don't want to take too much curb, get a penalty from race control. From there we head down the carousel. You want to try and grab as much apex as you can before you accelerate out. Go too wide again, you pick up a penalty here. And again, it's just about momentum. You want to carry the speed. Be patient, wait for that late apex, and then hammer on your throttle and use the exit curbing out. From here, just after the second board, you're back on the brakes, down into second for rotation if needed. Back into third gear, though, however, on the power, so you don't lose that stabilization in the car. Freak does a great job there with second gear, actually. From there, it heads up a little bit of a straightaway, and then that takes us up into the heel of the boot. And then we're back up into a little straightaway here, and then we head into our final couple corners, which I like to call the chase. So that leads us into a left-hander and then into a very high-speed S sector here as we come around Watkins Glen. So Tattooed Freak coming around here. He'll be the first driver to register a time here in sprint race number 2 for qualifying. Let's see what he has when he comes across the line here. It looked like a pretty good lap there from Tattooed Freak. So it's going to be a 37.3 from Tattooed Freak, so badass in behind. He's the second driver on track. Let's see what he does. He stays in second. Bar 27 coming here in third place. Fourth place, he's going to stay there. Kilt goes up into fourth place. Let's see what Heathen has now as he comes through, and a little bit of a jostle there. Heathen stays in sixth. Joshua goes up into second, and Bar stays in 8th. We got Hulky there in 10th place as he comes through here. One driver going wide into the corner. Hulky dropping another spot there. Streeter Tom here. He's coming around. Oh, and picks up a half-second penalty right at the end of it. That was going to be a nil and void lap for him. So Babble's going to sit in 13th. And Bo Snipe has yet to record his hot lap either. So right now it is Apex Racing's Paymay once again sitting in pole position, but has that half-second penalty here. Joshua sitting in second place, and he is zipping in that car right now. Oh, there's no need for that, my man. That is definitely not something that's necessary. It is appreciated when we do receive stars, for example, on Facebook, but it's definitely not required. We just appreciate all that support, so it's definitely not necessary, my guy. Don't feel like you guys are and gals are obligated to do that, because you're definitely not. We do this for fun. We do this so everybody has something to enjoy and has a place to get together and maybe make some new friends and just be a community. So you know, we appreciate it. Just hanging out and being here, my guy. We really do. Alright, Superman here in 9th. We've got Heathen right in behind in 10th. Teammates there. They're quite closely paced, those two drivers, too, as well. So they're always fairly close when it comes down to race qualifying. So what do we got left on that timer here? That's it. Paymay is going to be finished up here, as he's just going to chill at the end of pit lane there. One driver's backwards in pit lane. That's fantastic. Jakey, let's stick with Jakey here as he comes around. Joshua's now sitting in pole position as well. So yeah, Joshua taking pole position away from Paymay and showing some pace is Joshua here today. We love to see that. We love to see that. We love to meet new drivers. So, what has Jakey got as he comes around here with a lag spike? He's going to stay in 3rd. So it is right now currently Joshua on pole, Paymay in 2nd, Jakey's in 3rd. We've got driver on a flying lap, and unfortunately for him, he's got to navigate the AI cars that are done qualifying here, so that might cost him here in qualifying. That doesn't happen too often either in Gran Turismo, so I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. No, he's quick, Paymay. You're not kidding. He does. The Josh guy definitely doesn't play around. I would love to know more about this guy. He is quick. Looks good. Alright, so Badass coming around here. He's on a hot lap here. As long as the timer is in his favor here, he will get this lap in, but I think it's going to be very close, so we'll have to see. We'll show those results once we get back to the screen. We'll give 1 minute for the drivers to, you know, just make sure everything's good to go, and we'll fire off race number 2 here, so. Alright, let's see. Tattooed Freak comes in and jumps up into 3rd place ahead of Jakey there as well with that last lap of his. Bow Snipe sitting there. Oh, and Badass doesn't get to finish that lap. That's unfortunate there, as it is designed for 2 laps, so the ones that squeeze an extra lap in, good on them. So there we go. Let's check out those results. It's Joshua sitting in pole position with a 35.876. Paymay sitting in 2nd, just a 10th in behind him there. Tattooed Freak. There's a big gap there between these 2 drivers and the rest of the field here in this particular race. We got Jakey sitting in 4th place. We got Bo in 5th, Badass in 6th. We got Streeter Tom in 7th, Kilt in 8th. We got Loaded Breach in 9th place. We got Nolander in 10th. We've got Superman in 11th, Heathen in 12th, Bar 27 in 13th, Hulky in 14th, and Babbo in 15th position. So full lineup, rock and roll. My streaming keyboard does not play nice either. No, he's very quick. I'm very, I can't wait to see what else he's going to throw down here this evening, that's for sure. Alright, everything is rocking and rolling here tonight. We are digging it. We are digging it. Hey, how's it going, Josh Moment? Hey, Paul, nice running. You look good out there, my guy. You're quick. You're quick. Alright, chat. You guys ready for another round of hot GR2 racing here today from DMJ Vroom Room? Again, partnered with LWR Designs and DDR, and you know, much love to Hyper Graphics. He is our graphic designer throughout our series here as well, so we're going to give him a shout out. And again, I'm your host for the evening, GT45 Gaming, so always brought live every Tuesday and Wednesday nights here for year-round, as much action as we can bring to the viewers at home. Keep making mistakes on my quality laps. Well, that's alright, Bar. You've been away for a little while. It's okay to be rusty. So rude. Alright. Oh, did we drop? We dropped one. Who did we drop? No, we lost Hulky. No. Alright, well, that's alright. We're going to start it. It's getting really, really late where Hulky is. He might have had to run. Got kicked out. Oh, okay. Well, we'll run a Scott and then just jump back in. I definitely didn't kick you out. That much I could definitely say for sure, my dude. You're a legend. I would never do that to you. All right, kick them tires, light them fires. Let's run sprint race number 2 at the Glen, folks. All right, so Joshua's going to lead us away here in pole position, and we got 4 reds, 5 reds. We're waiting for that green, and we're green, and it looks like a better start here from the field this time around. And side by side is Payme and Joshua. So here we go. Payme's got the edge here coming into turn 1. Joshua looking for a little bit of a cutback maybe. Nope, he's just going to tuck in behind. Oh, is he? Nope, he is going to tuck back in behind. So I wasn't sure what he was going to do there. Bo Snipe jumping up real right there into 3rd place. And some different cars on the track this time. This should be quite interesting. We got Jakey here in 4th place. Badass making some moves here as Freak and Badass are side by side. Streeter Tom is tucked right in behind here. And boy, here we go through the bus stop for the first time. Let's sit on board with our leader Payme as he comes through. Joshua right in behind. Bo Snipe and Jakey right there. Oh, Joshua making a mistake there. He's going to drop down into 4th place there as he catches a little wall as well on exit. Badass here in 5th place. We got Streeter Tom in 6th. We got Tattooed Freak in 7th. Nolander here up into 8th place, jumping up 2 spots. Kilt up into 9th. We got Loaded Breach into 10th. So everybody jumping around here real quick. Oh, we got a car around backwards. I think that was Joshua again there. So having a rough race here this time around. We've got Superman here in 10th. We've got Babbo here in 12th, we've got Heathen in 13th, and we've got Joshua now in the back of the field. So let's see what he can do here. He's only 2.2 seconds behind. We know he's got some pace. Let's see how many positions he can try and scoop back up here. But boy, what a gorgeous line of traffic that was coming down into the heel sector here, or the heel corner. And now as we head up in through the chase, it's Payme with a 1.2 second lead. It's Bo Snipe just in behind, and Jakey chasing only 4/10 in behind. Then there's a little bit of a gap, just a little one. Badass right there in 4th place with Streeter Tom with a little gap there as well. In 5th, and he has got Tattooed Freak right on this back end here. So Tattooed Freak going to try and make something happen coming out of this final corner. And Tom gets a great exit actually out of that corner. Nolander up into 7th place. So Nolander is ripping around the track here today. We got Loaded Breach up into 8th. We got Superman into 9th. We got Bar now holding down top 10 here. Babel sitting right there in P11. And we got a battle side by side between Joshua and Heathen. And Joshua already back up into 12th place. So he is not messing around. We got Heathen here in 13th. And, ooh, Kilty must have made a mistake here. He's opted to go with a different car this time around, I think. And or a different paint scheme anyways in 14th position. So it is Payme here, and he's opted to go with the GTR this time around. So the drivers are swapping and changing the cars up a little bit here. Running control is so it's hard to manage the tires, but happy with the pole. Hey, it's all good, Josh. Just keep running, my guy. You're doing fantastic, brother. All right, Payme rocking and rolling. We got Jakey here now up in 2nd, so he's made his way around Bo Snipe. Bo Snipe is falling in behind quickly here. Badass now trying to chase him down. Bo Snipe going with an older Group 2 car here for this race as well, so it's definitely a little bit interesting. Geared differently, it's a little bit built differently. It's old technology versus new technology there. We got Streeter Tom here in 5th place. We got Tattoo Freak in 6th. We've got Nolander in 7th. We have the Loaded Breach here in 8th. We've got Superman still sitting there in 9th place. And these drivers are all still fairly close together. One big mistake from any one of these drivers could mean positions lost quickly. Bar 27 there in 10th, getting a little wiggle as he was coming around the corner. Joshua in 12th place. We've got Heathen here in 13th. We've got Kilt in 14th position. So it is Payme, and he's only 1.5 seconds ahead. So again, 3-time champion Jakey is not letting him go anywhere. He is chasing him down. Yeah, I see you, Scott. All right, Jakey here in 2nd place. We got Bo in 3rd at the Auto Backs Honda NSX. This is an old school Group 2 car right here. I love seeing that on track. Kudos to him, man. Kudos to him. We got Badass in 4th place, and he is starting to close Bo Snipe in now. So Bo Snipe is under fire from these modern cars right now. Tattooed Freak in 6th place. He's still just sitting in behind Tom here currently. We're halfway through the 6-lap race. We've got Nolander here in 7th place, and he's busted out, I believe that's the Mercedes? Is that Mercedes? I think that is. Or he's also brought out the old NSX as well. Can't tell. Paint's too dark on it. We got Loaded Breach here in 8th place, and he has Superman starting to close in here, lap by lap in behind in 9th place. So Superman doing a pretty good job of reeling in that Honda NSX there. We've got Bar 27 here in 10th position, and Joshua now up into 11th position, so he's now made his way around Babel. Babel here in 12th, and Heathen starting to close in on Babel as well here in 13th position. We've got Kilty here in 14th. All right, it is Payme and Jakey here in the lead as we come around. We're just into the chase at the end of lap 3, getting ready to start lap 4 in just 2 more corners. So we got a little bit of an S sector here, and we'll be heading to that start-finish line here to start lap 4 of 6 here, sprint race number 2 tonight. Again, presented by DMJ Sprint, and this is our North American series here. So having a little fun in the off season, some of the drivers coming in and just getting on track and racing and staying sharp. And then we've got some viewers, followers, and some new faces on track here as well to check things out. So we love to see it. It's been some great racing here so far tonight. We've got Nolander here in 7th place. We've got Superman has made his way around Loaded Breach and up into 8th place. We got a yellow flag waving up ahead here. All flag rules do apply here, so these drivers need to be very careful about passing under yellow. Looks like everybody keeps it right there. We got Loaded Breach in 9th, Bar in 10th. We got Joshua sitting there in 11th, and Joshua has caught up to this group of cars here, so 1, 2, 3, 4 cars right up in front of him there, I believe, as he comes up the racetrack here. And let's just stick with this here. So everybody's going to get bottled up coming into the bus stop and out of the bus stop here. Let's see if anybody makes any position changes here in this nice little pack of cars we got going on. We've got what looks like to be Bar and Superman there as well. Ooh, Bar going a little bit wide there, and he's going to give some position to Joshua there, but not the inside position. Joshua looking for the cutback. We're almost going to go 3 wide. We're going 3 wide into the heel here, into the toe of the boot. So here we go. Nope, Joshua's just going to back out. He's a very smart racer there. He realized that, that's probably not going to work for one of us. Bar 27 is going to go up the inside of Loaded Breach. He's going to get the job done there. He's going to move up into 9th place, and then, gets a bad exit there as he has a wiggle, and they have to split him as Loaded Breach and Joshua split the defense there and go on each side of Superman there. That was absolutely great reaction by both these drivers here, as I'm not sure, I think Bar just had a wiggle there. Woo! That was a great reaction by the two drivers right there on the racetrack to not make contact there and have a big incident late in the race here. We got Jakey now up in the lead, so what happened to Payme? I think we lost Payme. Hey, we appreciate you, Brad. We appreciate you, my guy. Brad coming in with the 50 stars, saying awesome commentary and great stream. We appreciate you, Brad. Let's get a hashtag Brad up in the chats. Coming in with that 50-star donation on Facebook. We appreciate you, my guy. All right, Bo Snipe here in 2nd. We got Streeter Tom in 3rd. We got Freak in 4th. We got Payme in 5th. Oh, he didn't disconnect. He just had an incident here somewhere. We've got Badass in 6th. We've got Superman in 7th. We've got Joshua up into 8th. So he has made his way around the whole pack here. He is now trying to chase Superman down up in 7th place. Bar defending here on Loaded Breach. These two are having a great battle in behind here. His elbows are definitely out right now between these two. Oh, but Bar has a half-second penalty here, so Loaded Breach should be able to take advantage of that. Really, he just needs to stay close here right now. And I think he has some dirty tires there. Boy, those tires, look at those tires on these race cars. These drivers are absolutely in for a struggle here now. We've got Heathen here in 11th. We've got Babbo in 12th. We've got Nolander. Oh, something's happened to Nolander. He's all the way down in 13th, and Kilty here in 14th position. For some reason, I thought we lost the driver, but we lost Hulky right before the race started. Hey, appreciate you, Hulky. Appreciate those hashtags up in the chat. We got Jakey in the lead here, and he's going to take us around for our final lap of the race here. So white flag as Jakey comes around here, and he's going to hit this last corner. And now tire wear. His tires look fantastic compared to some of the tires we've seen in behind him here. So Jakey's going to come around and start our final lap of the race here. Bo Snipe in 2nd with Streeter Tom in 3rd, but he's got a penalty there, and Tattooed Freak is not too far in behind Lurkin, trying to gain that position back. Maybe we could take advantage of that. Payme in behind with a half-second penalty as well. Badass in 6th place. Joshua now up into 7th, so he is absolutely sending this thing. Jakey is the fastest driver on the racetrack right now, though. We have Superman in 8th place. Bar trying to chase him down in 9th. We've got Loaded Breach here in 10th. We've got Heathen here in 11th. We've got Babbo in 12th, and he's having a pretty good race here as well. So, fantastic stuff. Ooh, Nolander looking like he needs a little bit of a medic situation. Let's take a look at what happened to Nolander here. And did he just catch some of that grass? He did. He just caught the grass coming into the corner there. Just a little too much grass. And does a pretty good job of keeping the car out of the wall there. So, unfortunate there for Nolander, but settled into 13th position here on the racetrack. Kilty coming around just roasting that tire as he comes around the corner there. So it is going to be Jake, unless something drastic happens here in the last few corners for the win here. Hey, we appreciate you, Brad. We appreciate you. All right, so it is Jakey, and here he comes as he comes around the heel. And 3 more corners. Oh, and he makes a mistake. He makes a big mistake. Oh, what happens if Bo Snipe is going to take the lead there? Jakey, is he going to hold podium here as Streeter Tom's going to get around? So Bo Snipe commentator's curse right there. I think I owe Jake an apology on that one, as he has a moment coming out of the heel and exit stage left there. And Bo Snipe is going to take this thing away to the checker flag here in an unexpected moment very late in this race. And it's going to be Bo Snipe with the win here in sprint race number 2. Streeter Tom is going to take second place. We got Jakey's going to give up third there. I think he was trying to give it to Freak there, but Freak give him a tap instead, said, no, mate, you take it. It's going to be Paymay there in 5th place. It is Badass in 6th with Joshua, not too far behind in 7th, so a great recovery from Joshua there. We have Superman in 8th place. We got Bar 27 in 9th, and Loaded Breach was right there on his tail in 10th. That leaves Heathen coming around here in 11th place, and Babbo in 12th. It's going to be Nolander to come around here in 13th, and Kilty is going to finish off the race here in 14th position here today. But hey, the drivers are having fun. That's all that matters. We've seen quite a various array of tire wear on these racing cars throughout this race as well, so that's interesting. Poor Kilty's got some front arrows, some back arrows, some suspension damage on the left side, and some pretty worn out tires here. So he's gonna do a little drift around the corner here and get this thing going. He's just having some fun on the racetrack right now. That's all. Get your tires dyed third to last corner. Yeah, Kilty's right there. Kilty is right there with you. Whew, a little bit of lag coming from that driver too as well. Well, that was a pretty unexpected turn of events there, as Bo Snipe gets gifted a win here with the mistake made by Jake. But of course, Jake is the fastest driver in this race, so if this were a season championship series, it would be a bonus point for Joshua for that pole position. It would be a bonus point for Jake for the fastest lap on the racetrack. So again, those bonus points do tend to factor in these championship events when we are running a official championship season. So GG's to all the drivers. We'll give them a minute to save any replays if that's what they choose to do, of course. And that was a pretty crazy race finish right there. That's racing. That's racing right there. Where is he? There he is. All right, where are we going next, chat? Where do you think we're going to go next? A little fire show for you. We thought it would be number 8. Cheers. Cheers, Kilty. We love the show, brother. We love the show. All right, so I had 5 tracks in my head here, and I can't remember what the 5th track was now. Yeah, actually, you know it. I'm gonna knock this one down to a 5 though. Let's put this one in early morning, just because we can change it up, because we can. All right. Wah. There it is. There it is. Ha, I win. All right. Oh, that's our finale race. Don't you worry. Monza is definitely coming. Monza is coming. We're doing that one for race number 5. Monza is race number 5. You know we got to do Monza with the Group 2s. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to do Monza with the Group 2s? I kind of want to do Monza in the Group 2s. And Monza's always a good test for the driver field. We all know the chicane, the first chicane makes or breaks races for the racers. All right. Monza's the fave. Well, there you go, my guy. There you go. We'll get that Monza going for you at the end, for sure. With Group 2 cars, I mean, they're very quick cars, so you want to put these cars to work. You want to let these cars drive. So we're trying to throw racing racetracks at these drivers tonight too, as well. No NERB 24, not tonight, Kelty, not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe we'll throw a NERB 24 on right at the end for those that wanna dare it. You know what I mean? Alright, so the 5 minutes just gives the drivers a little bit of a chance to decide what car. You run a couple of quick corners, run a lap or two, just get comfortable, and maybe nail down some braking points if they're not familiar with the track. Again, this is a track you don't see often raced in league racing, is this track, and it's actually kind of unfortunate. I'm not a personal fan of this racetrack myself, but it is a good racing racetrack, so yeah, definitely a little bit of an interesting twist. And the Topless it does race in real life as well, so alright, who are we missing here? We got Freak is there, we got Kelty. Alright. If they all don't push so early, their tires might last longer, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, but you looked at some of the drivers up in the front of that last race at Watkins. Jakey, for example, his tires were actually in quite good shape compared to the other drivers in behind him. So it all comes down to how you take your corners, how you're going into your corners, how you're coming out of the corners, how much steering angle you're putting into your car. Tire squeal obviously is tire wear, so all those things definitely factor in and around a race car. So the drivers that aren't squealing their tires as much are definitely maintaining their tires a lot better than, say, some of the drivers that are pushing extra hard and squealing their tires through a corner or something like that. So it's all in how you manage your car and your control of your car, really, when it comes down to tire wear. Hey, how you doing, John? Hope you're doing fantastic, my dude. Are we rooting and tooting? We're rooting and tooting. You betcha, brother. We are rooting and tooting. Yeehaw! Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the redneck. Oh, no. We can't. It's family friendly. We'll behave, I promise. Alright. So, we are rocking and rolling. If you're new to the stream, we do appreciate you being here. We thank you for being here. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and sending out a juicy share for us, it's 2 free things that you can do to help us grow as content creators and, of course, as a sim racing organization. If you prefer YouTube or Twitch, we also have pages over live on YouTube and Twitch, so do us a favor and definitely head over to Twitch and just put in at GT45 Gaming, all lowercase, and throw us a follow over there on Twitch if you wouldn't mind as well. We would appreciate that. And yeah, support is absolutely legendary. You guys are rocking and rolling, man, for real. Just the cattle master, the cattle rancher. I'm a pretty scrawny guy. I don't know about cattle. We have one spot open in the lobby, guys and gals. One spot. One open, juicy spot. Who wants it? John coming in with that like over on Facebook there as well. Welcome in, my dude. We see you over there on YouTube as well. We appreciate y'all. Yee. We could go all farmer. We could definitely go all farmer. For sure we can. Alright, qualifying starting here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just as we say that, the timer flips on over. This is a racetrack that's a little bit different. The people that know this racetrack will probably do very well here. The people that don't know this racetrack, it's going to be a little bit interesting. There's a lot of grass on the track edges around Atopolis here, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see. Oh, Heathen left the room. Is that just a disconnect, or did he actually have to go? We'll give him a minute. We know Heathen's one of those drivers where his PlayStation 4 just likes to crash out once in a while, so we'll just give him a second to reset that equipment. We got Bar 27 coming in with that follow over on Twitch as well. Much love, Bar. We appreciate you, my dude. So the goal over on Twitch is 50 followers here by, well, next weekend, really ideally. From there, we just need to hold 3 live viewers for an average of, I think, 7 streams over like 8 hours or something like that. And we'll have our affiliate over here on the Purple site. So that is the goal right now with the Purple site, is just to get into that affiliate program over there, and then we'll take it from there. But definitely spread the word. It's definitely share that out for me if you wouldn't mind, especially our community folk out there. And yeah, see what we can do with it. See what we can do with it. I am definitely a Twitch noob, however, so there's still lots of stuff I haven't quite fully properly set up over there yet. I need to get a Twitch Pro in on the program here. All right. We're going to kick it. We're going to kick it. We're going to keep this flowing nice and smooth and just keep it rocking and rolling here. All right. 5-minute qualifier. Probably only going to see, definitely not going to see a third lap out of any of these drivers on this track. That's why we knocked it down to a 5-lap race in the case of this particular racetrack as well. So, it'll be interesting to see. This Tattoo Freak. Oh, Badass is the one we want. Alright. I don't know the corner names for this track, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, so we're not going to get anything fancy-schmancy out of this one. And this is a crazy racetrack. It's again, this is a racing racetrack. It's got some high-speed sectors with a very difficult infield middle part, and then it comes into another high-speed sector with a very difficult ladder midfield sector leading into the final sector, which is a really high-speed chicane coming out of a set of S's. Right hand, the final set of corner is an set of S's, pardon me, in this layout. So it's going to be interesting. This is an interesting corner here as well. The cars get really light as you crest the hill and start going back downhill here at the topless as well. If you get it wrong, it's quite easy to spin the car under throttle coming back out of that corner. So, wow, support my fellas. Hey, we are live everywhere here at GT45 Gaming nowadays. We love that. All right. And it's just, again, to try and give the viewers just their comfort zone, you know, if they like to watch Twitch, if they like to watch YouTube, they like Facebook better, then they have the option to watch the stream on any one of the platforms. So that's what we're trying to go for here mainly. And, of course, extend a little bit of the reach for the commentary and all the, you know, charity events that happen throughout the year and stuff like that. Might have had a driver not entered here too. I'm not 100% sure, but we're down to 13. We're down to 13. Got Brad Duncan coming in with a follow on Facebook here as well. Much love. We appreciate you. Welcome back into the Winter Circle community. That's or it's just really late notification. And the sub over on YouTube as well. My God, we appreciate it. Got Badass here. He is leading the way around here. So this is officially the first qualifying lap. So the lap was about 1:39, so we'll see about the same time around this racetrack in these Group 2 cars, give or take a couple seconds. So I doubt 3 laps are going to be a thing here around this particular track of qualifying, but I could be wrong. It happens every once in a blue moon, you know. Oh, and Badass gets it all wrong there. So again, that undulation in that hill right there, the car getting really light. That's exactly what it does to you. And Tattooed Freak's going to jump up ahead there now as Badass is going to just hit the runoff there, get out of the way of the rest of the drivers on their hot lap. So he still has time. He still has time to get one more crack at it here, but he definitely needs to get that set up just right. And then he just needs a good quality lap next time around because he's only going to get one more shot at it. So it will be Tattooed here coming through first now, and then he'll be followed up by Joshua, Kilt, and Bo. So we'll stick with Tattooed Freak as he comes around, and then we'll see what Joshua has. It looks like Joshua, again, has been kind of catching up with Tattooed Freak bit by bit around the track here. So we'll see if he jumps into that pole position here. It is Joshua sitting in pole there, yes. So let's see what Kilt has as he comes around here. He's going to jump up into 4th place. He's going to knock Badass down. Bar is going to go up into 7th place. Let's see where Nolander sits here as he comes around. And Nolander's going to move up into 6th. Hulky's going to move up into 7th. We got Kid Lionel? Sure, Kid Lionel it is. In 11th, we got Superman in 12th, and Badass has yet to record an official lap here. So, of course, we've seen that when he was coming into that really crazy corner. He lost the car a little bit there. Undulation almost sounds like a dirty... I know, doesn't it? It does. I know. Don't tell anyone. It is Jake sitting in pole position here, though, by, well, a whisker. Just over a 100th of a second on Joshua here currently with a 38.320. So this will definitely be our final qualifying lap here. I believe it's Tattooed Freak that's going to come across first. So let's jump on with Tattooed Freak and then Joshua in behind him, if I'm not mistaken. So got some cars getting clustered up there. I think that's Paymay I see there, just chilling on the edge. You got Bar 27 in front of Freak there. Paymay settling back in behind Tattooed Freak there. Joshua is going to take pole position back from Jakey there. Where's Freak going to settle in? He's going to stay in P6, it looks like. All right, so let's go take a look. We got Joshua sitting on pole with a 37.5, Jakey with a 38.3. Paymay sitting there in 3rd place. We got Bo Snipe in 4th. We've got Tom in 5th. We've got Tattooed in 6th. Dar in 7th. We've got, Freak in 7th. Somebody obviously jumped up the ranks there. Let's go see who it was. Tom in 5th now. Badass in 6th. It was Badass as he got his lap in there, so he jumped up into 6th. So Freak goes down to 7th. We've got Bar in 8th. We've got Nolander in 9th, and he's still flying on a lap here, but it's not a good one, so we don't need to worry about that. It's Hulky here in 10th. It's Kilt in 11th. It's Kid Vinyl here in 12th, and Superman in 13th position. All right, rock and roll. Are we ready, folks? Are we ready? We want some more racing. I know we want some more racing. William coming in with that thumbs up on the stream as well. How are you? Welcome in. All right, let's see if we can fix our little sponsor banner issue here. Not sure why. Huh, all right. Interesting. Might have something to do with Twitch. All right, what are we at here? We'll give ready. Everybody's ready. Everybody's ready. All right, let's take a look at that order. The official order here is Joshua on pole, Jakey in 2nd, Paymay in 3rd, Bo Snipe in 4th, Tom in 5th, Badass in 6th, Tattooed Freak in 7th. It's Bar 27 in 8th place. It's Nolander in 9th with Hulky in 10th, DDR Kilt in 11th, Kid Vinyl in 12th place, and Superman rounding out our field here in this race. So, without further ado, let's start sprint race number 3. Nolander Gaming coming in with that thumbs up on the stream as well. We'll turn this thing right at 15 on the clock. Boop, there we go. All right, here we go again for another round of amazing action here presented by DMJ Vroom Room North America. And I'm your host for the evening, GT45 Gaming. Kick them tires, light them fires. Let's go racing. We've got 3 reds, 4 reds, 5 reds, and we are waiting for a green. We got a false start in the middle of the pack, and that is going to be a driver losing a whole lot of position. And does everybody get around? Not quite. A little bit of a tap from one driver there, but everybody makes it through. So we're keeping our eyes on the pack here as we come through. We're side by side with Paymay and Bo Snipe there, and we got Joshua coming up the inside. And we got an immediate battle up here for the lead, but it is a Jakey who's going to jump out front to start this thing off here. It's Paymay in second, it's Bo Snipe in third, Joshua all over him here in fourth place, and side by side as they're going through the midsection here. And who is going to get the job done here? A little bit of contact here between the two drivers, a little bit of tire rubbing going on here, but no harm, no foul. And it's going to be Joshua moving up into third place around Bo Snipe. Bo Snipe's going to settle back into fourth place. He's got Tattooed Freak right on his rear bumper here in fifth. Nolander up into 6th place. We've got Hulky here in 7th. We've got Kid Vinyl now in 8th. We've got Superman in 9th. We've got Bar 27 in 10th. Streeter Tom here in 11th. We've got Badass in 12th. And we've got Kilty in 13th. And boy, ain't that one looking slick. That one has got lots of flames on that car. Look out for that car. Hey, let's go. Pole, says Joshua. Let's go. All right, it is Jakey taking a wide exit there, getting a little bit of grass on those tires there, but it seems to hold out real well here. This is a very tricky part of the circuit. This corner right here can really throw a lot of drivers out. You float out a little bit too wide to catch back in going uphill, and then you're immediately to the left, and then you're going downhill to the left. It is just an absolutely crazy racetrack to try and race around these Group 2 cars. Well, you break that aerodynamic downforce in them and they get spicy, and we're seeing that from Jakey as he's getting all slithery sideways here around the racetrack, and Paymay is tracking him down there in second place. Joshua in third, losing Bo Snipe quickly here. Almost got the toe broke here in fourth place. Tattoo Freaks just settled in here in fifth place. The top 5 drivers have broken free a little bit from the rest of the pack here. We've got Hulky up into 6th place with Nolander chasing here in 7th. Nolander took a look there, but he's just going to tuck back in and settle back into the lineup here. We got Kid Vinyl here in 8th place. We've got Superman in 9th. We've got Bar 27 in 10th. That leaves Streeter Tom here in P11 with Badass in 12th, and Kilty here in 13th. We've seen the same driver twice. The camera guy is, camera guy should quit drinking on the job, man. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Alright, it is Jakey in the lead here though, 1.1 seconds up the road, and you can see these cars 135 mile an hour coming through these corners here, and he's going to just drop this thing way down, and then you get a little bit of air there, and then all the way down to 48 miles per hour on that very difficult corner. Hey, how's it going, Robert? Yo, yeet, yo, Cody B up at the house. It's Cody B coming in with that thumbs up on the stream, and Robert as well. Welcome in, and it is a Cody B raid coming up in the house. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Cody B Gaming over on Facebook Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute legend. Great Forza streamer over there into iRacing. He's into everything racing with wheels, that boy over there. Go check him out. Great vibes, good laughs all stream long. Tell him GT45 Gaming sent you. We got Joshua here in 3rd place. We got Bo Snipe in 4th, Tattooed in 5th. We got Hulky in 6th place, and EU representing here today on this track as he is ripping around this racetrack. That leaves Nolander chasing in 7th with Kid Vinyl just in behind in 8th place as well. So first race for him here in the sprint evening tonight. Bar 27 here in 9th place. We've got Superman down into 10th. We've got Badass starting to chase here up into 11th. We've got Tom here in 12th, and we've got Guilty in that fire blazing Lexus in 13th place here. But it is Jakey who started the race just off of pole position, but boy oh boy, he has found his way there. But Paymay is absolutely putting on the pressure. Hey, we are fantastic, Cody B. How are you doing, my dude? So here we go, battle between Jakey and Paymay. Jakey keeps getting a little bit of wiggles here and there in that car, and those wiggles are costing him time. And now Paymay is all up in his business here right now as Paymay is looking for a way around. Jakey's doing a great job of just parking that car where it needs to be, but can he hold Paymay off for 3 more laps as Paymay is splitter to splitter here as they're coming around? And look at these two go, and Paymay just gets a little wiggle there. That was a great save there by Paymay, but he's gonna have to start tracking Jake back down. Thankfully, he's got 3 more laps to do it. That's going to allow Joshua to start to gain a little bit of ground here on Paymay though as well. So a little bit of breathing room here for our race leader currently, and our 3-time champion here at DMJ Vroom Room as well. Tattooed Freak here in 4th place, and he's been looking great all night long on the racetrack. We got Bo Snipe here in 5th. We've got Hulky in 6th, and Hulky representing quite well here tonight. Hey, no worries, Tom. Appreciate you, my dude. We got Nolander here in 7th place. We've got Kid Vinyl here in 8th. We've got Bar 27 here in 9th, and he is in a battle right now with Superman. So great racing here by these two blue Apex Sim Racing cars, and nose to tail as they come around. And can Superman tuck in? Nope, he's just going to settle in behind here. So smart racing by these guys as well. They got Badass here now in 11th place as well. He's nose to tail with Superman there. So almost the 3 blue Apex cars close here, but we got Bar 27 looking like he's going to go make a move up on Kid Vinyl here. So Kid Vinyl is doing a great job of defending there, and he's just not able to get the run into the corner. And let's see what happens here. Oh, I got one guy going wide in the back there. That was Superman just going a little bit wide there. Badass going to move up into P10 there, as Superman just took a little bit extra exit there, and it cost him a position. And Kilty here in 12th place. So we got some good racing happening here on the racetrack at Atopolis. Forever forward, never back. Yeah, that's right. You got it. You got it, my guy. Robert is 100% right. Paymay now in the lead of the race. We have Joshua here in 2nd, Jakey now in 3rd, and a half-second track limit penalty is all falling apart for the 3-time champion here. Tattooed Freak has reeled him right in as well, just 2 seconds in behind now as they come around that absolutely crazy left-hander. Bo Snake coming around, almost lost that car there, but he managed to keep it together and get a good solid power down here as Tolkien is starting to chase and put some pressure in on that driver. At least Nolander here in 7th place, and oh, it looks like we have one of the, I'm not sure if it was Bar or Superman or Badass off the track there in the background, but one of them getting into the wall hard there. Bar 27 is going to go mow some grass for the track officials here just to say thank you for letting us rip up the racetrack, and he's going to get Jetpack right back on track here, just continue along the way. Superman here is having a little bit of difficulty on the track as he gets that car spun around. Kilty here in 11th place is going to put Superman down into the back part of the pack there, so a couple of these drivers having some fun. Doing a little track maintenance here for Atopolis today as we're coming around here on our final lap. So it is Joshua now in the lead of this race, and I'm not sure what happened to Paymay here, but not in the lead anymore. So we lost another driver maybe? Maybe the lobby needs to be reset. Could be. Tattooed Freak here in 3rd place. We got Bo in 4th. We got Hulky in 5th. We've got Nolander in 6th. We've got Kid Vinyl in 7th. We got Bar 27 in 8th place. We've got Kilt here in 9th. And Superman in 10th. Got a couple of guys that have jumped off the track here. So it is Joshua now in the lead of the race here. And he is a nice tidy 3.5-second gap on the rest of the field here as we're just coming around that really crazy, high banked, undulating left hand, like 110-degree corner. It's a crazy corner. Jakey here chasing in 2nd place, and apparently had a pit lane penalty there and it disappeared. So yeah, I think something's going on with the lobby. We may do a lobby reset here. Got Tattooed in 3rd place. We got Bo in 4th. We got Hulky in 5th. We got Nolander in 6th. We got Kid Vinyl in 7th. We got Bar 27 in 8th. We got Kilty in 9th, and Mr. Superman here in 10th place. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so down to 10. Started with 13. Atopolis showing its teeth here today. And it is going to be Joshua here. He's just got a couple of corners. That's it. He's on that run. And he is going to take that checkered flag here in sprint race number 3 as our winner. Tattooed Freak's going to come around. He's going to take a 2nd place finish here as well. Bo Snipe. He's going to come around and he's going to get a P3. And Jake is going to, he's just going to do a little track cutting there. And he's going to grab a P4 there. That was a difficult race there. Hulky here in P5. Great racing from Hulky right here as he puts his stamp on Atopolis. It's going to be Nolander in 6th place. It's going to be Kid Vinyl coming around here in 7th, and Bar 27 just in behind in 8th. Superman's going to take it around here in 9th place, and that'll be the Fire Lexus of Kilt Racer coming around in 10th. That's a great livery on that race car, by the way. Superman, I dig it. And Kilt Racer, bringing it home here. Final driver to cross checkered flag here in our 3rd sprint race of the night. GG to all the drivers. Whew, that was some crazy racing. That was an interesting race. It was Bo, Tattooed, and our boy Joshua here with the win in the race here. All right. So Jakey's going to be going and counting some sheep here over there in the United Kingdom. Here, it's getting quite late over there. Superman, how much am I getting paid for the jobs, says Brandon. So many dropouts. It's all good, Kilty. It's getting late for a lot of people. Of course, with the time of the races too, that doesn't help sometimes. Let's get the next track up though. Let's bring it out. You know it. Oh. Let's change it to. Let's change the track up a little bit, shall we? Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, race number 4. We're gonna head to Kyoto, Yamiyabi, and Yamagiwa. Oh, Jakey, you left one race too soon, my guy. You left one race too soon. I guess I should have ran that for the third race for Jakey. That's all right. All right, appreciate you, Joshua. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my guy. All right, so we'll let this lobby fill up a little bit here. We got some drivers. Again, it's getting late. It's what time are we at? 1:37. It's almost 11 o'clock in the Eastern time zone here now. So we'll start to see the lobby fizzle out here over the next couple of races, and then we'll probably shut it down. Yeah, I got you, Scotty. Good driving last race, brother. So many dropouts. Any rain races? Never even thought about that, actually, Brandon. Never even thought about that. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. I don't want to throw that at you guys without warning you guys about it first, at least. So if we do add a rain race to the docket, we will make sure that everybody is more than aware that there's going to be one of those that'll be wet. Because, well, hey, wet races are awesome. All right, welcome in, everybody. If you haven't gone over to the Twitch channel yet and thrown some love over to the GT45 Gaming Twitch channel, do me a favor and head over to Twitch tab, put in at GT45 Gaming, and drop me a follow. We are now live over on Twitch daily here as well. So, yeah, appreciate all the support we've gotten over there already, and I can't wait to see what the platform has to offer, just like the other great platforms we stream on here with Facebook and YouTube. So. All right, well, we're down to 10. Down to 10. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down to 9. All right, well, 9 it is. That's the beautiful thing about sprint nights. We'll give them 5 minutes like we have been all night long. And we'll kick off some qualifying. So this is going to be a 2-minute race, or just under 2-minute race lap here around Kyoto with these Group 2 cars this time around. So we may only see one good lap from some of these drivers in qualifying here for our 4th race. So it could get interesting if a driver makes a mistake. This is a high speed circuit as well. You just never know what you're going to get out of Kyoto Yamagawa, so it'll be interesting to see. But we definitely appreciate all the new faces coming in tonight. We've had great racing from every driver on the racetrack here so far tonight, whether they're an existing championship driver or just a member of the community, or if they're somebody unknown to the community. Very clean, very great race starts here. These drivers are starting on cold racing tires because there is tire wear in these races here tonight. These are right based off league settings. The only difference is we have some light damage, so the drivers obviously can have fun and continue racing. And that's about it. And we're just kind of changing the weather up as we're going and just having some fun. We're trying to throw some tracks down here we don't see very often too in league racing, and again that works. They work really well with Group 2 cars as well. A lot of these tracks. So. Getting a little look at some of the other tracks here available to us on the Gran Turismo 7 platform as well by doing this. And a little bit of a different look at the cars here too as well. DMJ typically runs Group 3, Group 4 style series. Definitely was curious to see what kind of interest we had in Group 2 cars and high downforce cars throughout these sprint nights over the next few weeks. So you never know. Maybe we'll see some high downforce come from DMJ in the future. We got El Cabon. That is a pretty snazzy looking race car he's got there. I like it. We got Nolander here in 6th. We got Mr. Bo Snipes sitting there fastest in practice right now. And Tortoise and Alright, so we'll give these drivers about 2 more minutes, maybe 3 tops. What do we at here? We'll give them about 3 more minutes here to get some laps in, just get some tires turned here real quick. Where's the other driver? We got Jeff Damas. Jeff Damas. Looks like is that Australian or New Zealand flag? I can never remember which one's which, but definitely from down under anyways. Alright, we've been liking the commentary so far. We're trying to spice it up a little bit. We could be a little bit louder. We could be a little bit more free-flowing here in the new house, so that's always fantastic. I mean, the roommate moves around the house pretty freely here as well while we're doing it. I don't think we're catching a whole lot of that background noise, so far everything's been pretty good at the new place. So yeah, hopefully that just continues to amp up the energy on the stream and continue to keep the content great and flowing. Faster than a chicken, able to eat huge burgers in a single bite. It's a bird. It's a lawnmower. Let's go, Superman. Love it. Love it. Have you seen that man rip streetcars, tuned streetcars? Oh, Superman. Wow, he can rip some tuned streetcars, let me tell you, that guy. He's definitely cruising here. All right, Payman, if you're going to hit this one up, we're going to fire it off in about a minute, my guy. Alright, the bit rate's kind of all over the place on Twitch too. I think I gotta make some adjustments for Twitch. I think I need to up my bit rate on the stream a little bit. I think. So, Mr. Cody B, when are we getting back to that there iRacing? Hey, hit me up privately on Messenger. We'll talk about that here in the next couple days. Or when you get a chance, that is. I know you're a busy man, creating that great content and all. Alright, we're going to give him a 2 minute. We'll give him a 2. Just because it's pay me. Just because it's pay me. Alright. You're making me hungry by saying chicken though, John. I haven't eaten supper yet. I am getting really hungry. It's Taco Tuesday. I might have to go get some cheap tacos tonight. I don't know. No, we're not going to do that. We like to cook at home, so we'll get some snazziness happening after the stream. Feel that. You got to fuel the beast. You got to fuel the beast, chat. I mean, you know, especially if you're especially if you're out there working all day long, you know, like the average folk does. You definitely got to fuel the beast. You know, it's important. Definitely stay hydrated. That's important as well. Yeah, Cody, when's the next iRacing? Yeah, you tell him, John. You tell him. No slack given. 0. Alright. 1 hour, 45 minutes. Alright, we digging it. Alright, 1 more minute, chat. And we're going to kick it. And then we're going to finish it with Monza. Good luck to all our drivers. Enjoy. Have a fantastic qualifying run. As soon as I hit the button, Paymay's time's running out. Timer's about to tick. When that hits 5, we hit the button. One driver getting in a last second swap right there. A last second swap. You guys see that? That was quick. That was quick. May I see the track, please? Thank you. Alright, so all the way to Japan for Kyoto, Yamagawa plus Miyabi. So it is the full Japanese Kyoto circuit here for 5 laps. Now, tire wear is 5 times, fuel is 3 times. Drivers can pit if they choose to. If they choose to, if they need to, they can. It is available to them. Actually, had some tasty chicken before at the hibachi place. Also have the dipping sauces and chicken. Now you are making me hungry. I'm a big fan of chicken too, so yeah. Yes sir. Yes sir. Alright, Tattooed Freak is, well, first man out. Boy, Tattooed Freak has been just he has been anxious to race tonight here. It has been showing. He's been doing very well here in the races tonight. So what are we going to see next week? Everybody's already wondering. You're already wondering probably what's happening in next week's Tuesday night DMJ Sprint nights. Well, we haven't decided yet. We'll get together with the admin staff over the week. We'll come up with a car or a group of cars to be raced. We'll come up with a track list, and we'll do it all over again next week. So yeah, we're just going to keep rock and rolling every Tuesday night, of course, until Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series is over. Once those events end at the World Tour Series, of course, we'll probably start running 2 nights of open lobbies on behalf of DMJ, because this is their time slots that we've, of course, reserved for them here at the page. So I don't have an exact date when we're going to be releasing the next series here yet, but I can tell you it will be shortly after Manufacturer Series ends. And the reason for that is because a lot of the drivers, the league drivers, are competing in the Manufacturer Series and the Nations Cup this season, and myself included. And the time of the races on Wednesdays for our Pro-Am split doesn't really work well with Nations Cup time splits here in North America. So obviously for the competitive spirit of our drivers within the community, and of course myself, we've just opted to change it up here in the off season a little bit. We'll have a little bit of an elongated break this time around, and then we'll run a 10-week series with 2 splits, which will be released in the Discord server. So if you're not in the Discord server, that is where it will be seen first. And this one is open to all. There's no reserves on this series, so there will be qualifying, and it will be 2 splits and 2 splits only. So if we have 40 drivers coming to register for the series, we're only going to qualify 28 drivers, and then the rest will have to wait for an opening for a week or a full-time position to open up in the race. And you heard me correctly, I said 28 available spots. So that's what's going on next, and then from there, that's just a fun series. That's just to get ready for the next major championship, do a little bit of testing. We have some stuff that, obviously went on throughout the DMJ Season 3 here, and Freak is going to come across there with a 26.8. Jeff is going to come around with a pole position, and then Bo Snipe's going to take it from him. Kilt's going to go into 3rd place. Let's see what Nolander is doing there. He is on a 5th place, and he has bar 27 up his inside in that NSX as well. So it's a little bit of qualifying racing going on here. Oof, and El Kabong not getting it quite right there. He's going to go really hard into the wall right there. Oh, JR Toolshed coming in with that like on the stream. How you doing, brother? How are you doing, Mr. Toolshed? It's been a while, my guy. Hope you're still enjoying racing and having fun out there and still killing it in the leagues out there, my guy. Alright, so it's Bo Snipe sitting in pole position with Jeff in 2nd. We've got Kilt in 3rd. We've got Freak in 4th. We've got Kid Vinyl in 5th. We've got Hulky in 6th. We've got Nolander in 7th. We've got Bar in 8th. And El Capong's just going to chill here and hang out in the pit lane here in 9th place. So potentially maybe a new driver or just a learning driver there. And a couple little, what I like to consider rookie mistakes I've seen him make so far here on the track. So he's just going to start up at the back of the pack there. Just 8 pork tenderloin. Oh, I would have missed a race for that too, Payme. I would have missed a race for that too, my dude. Tattooed Freak's going to jump up into 2nd place. He's going to jump up ahead of Jeff there. So Kilt here in 4th. We've got, dropping down to 5th as Bart takes 4th place there. Kid Vinyl in 6th place. We've got Hulky here in 7th. Nolander in 8th. And El Kabong in 9th place. And Payme with a full belly pork tenderloin. Love it. Hope it was good, dude. That is some good stuff right there. See, I like pork tender. I like meat. I'm a meat eater. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I am a prairie boy, so it only kind of makes sense. But with that being said, I also like those garden fresh vegetables as well. Oh yes, oh yes. One goes with the other quite nicely. Who was the first one out? I think it was Freak was our first driver out. It was. So we'll go back to Tattooed Freak here. And he'll be the last driver to cross the line for the final time here. He actually got another lap in. That was pretty good. The question is, will the timer go long enough for these drivers to get that said lap in, though? Yeah, I can put you at the rear, baby. I can do that. And it looks like Freak in the Audi here, so I don't think we've seen too many Audis here so far, so that's good to see. Alright, so Tattoo, let's see what he's got as he comes around here. It's going to be not an improvement, it doesn't look like. So Bo Snipe still holding pole position here currently. Oh, Barr is going to jump up into second place here, so Barr's having a good run around the track here. Bo Snipe currently sitting in pole with Bar 27 in second. We got Freak in third. We got Kilt in fourth. We've got Jeff in fifth. We've got... oh, that's all good. It's got Nolander in sixth. We've got Kid Vinyl in seventh. We've got Hulky, who just improved that time around there as well, in eighth. And Kabong's going to start in ninth. And we'll toss Pay Me at the back. Love the name El Kabong. He was a horse who was a sheriff in a southwestern town. When a crime was happening, he went on Lone Ranger mask and smashed a bad guy's head with a guitar. Only because you're the best ever to do it. I shouldn't have to change anything. Alright, Pay Me. You should be good to check in, brother. Alright. Give the drivers about a minute here, and then we'll kick this race off. You're all good, Pay Me. You're all good, brother. No worries, my dude. No worries at all. Sorry, chat. When we go silent like that, we're usually just measuring the stream, just making sure everything is kicking like it should be here. We have had problems over the last couple of weeks with the software, so we're just making sure we've finally ironed out all those kinks. It looks like we have. All right, good luck, drivers. I'm enjoying this. This has been some good racing here tonight. What's happened? You're good, Jeff. You're good, brother. You're good. You're good. Oh, right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta change it. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hold on. No, we'll just change the settings, man. We good, we good, we good. No big deal. Alright. This is how the magic happens, chat, but you get to see it for a change. Alright, everybody check in so we can set the grid. Alright, what do we got there? We got Bo, Bar, Freak, Kilt, Jeff. Bo, Bar, Freak, Kilt, Jeff. Kilt, Jeff, Nolander. Kilt, Jeff, Nolander. Kilt, Jeff, Nolander. And then I believe it's Kid Vinyl next. And then Honky. And then El Kabong. Alright. Done deal. Just like that, chat. That's how we reset grid. So if we have a red flag situation during an official championship season, usually when I flip the screen to a different screen so you guys don't see what we're doing, that's usually how we do it. I just bring up the screenshots, of course, that I take after the qualifying with the positions, and I just reset the grid. So it just takes a few lobby setting changes. It's really not that big of a deal. If it's done right, it only takes about a minute to do. So, you know, fast and efficient is what it's all about when it comes down to league racing. So, and there's a procedure for everything. Well, we try to anyways. Alright, so kick them tires, light them fires. Let's go to Japan, and let's go racing. We got 1 red, 2 red, 3, 4, 5. False start. Driver's got to be patient here. And we're green, and we are racing. And the NSX of Bow Snipe is going to get the whole shot here. But is he? Bar 27 is going to have an inside track here, sitting in second place. Bow Snipe is going to just put that thing on the apex here to start this race off, and he will get the whole shot. Bar 27 here in second. Tattooed in third. No Leonard in fourth. Jeff in fifth. We got Payme already up into P6. Kilty, I think that was Bar 27 down right there. Kilty in sixth. Kid Vinyl in eighth. We got Kabong in ninth, and that was Bar 27 there. As he's just nursing back onto the racetrack here. He's got lots of time here. 5 laps around Kyoto. Oh, we got another driver that went wide there. I believe that was Hulky that got into the grass, and he went shooting off the track there as well. So a couple of drivers early on just getting a little bit wrong and a little bit on the back foot here. So Bow Snipe in the lead, Tattooed Freak in second. It's Payme in third place, and boy, Payme shot up that grid in a hurry as he went from 11th to 3rd place very quickly, 10th to 3rd place, sorry. We got Jeff here all the way up into 4th place now, so he's moved up a spot as well. Kilt's dropped down into P5 here, and he is under pressure from, who is that? Ooh, it was a spicy Audi, that's who it was, it's Hulky. And Kilty is just going to hold Hulky off here in 6th place. That's bringing Kid Vinyl back into the battle. Nolanders here in 8th. We got Kabong in 9th, and Bar 27 just catching up. You're 4 seconds in behind. Let's see if Bar can catch up and grab any position or have a battle here for the end of the race. He should be able to. There's lots of time left. We're just coming down to start lap 2 right now. Alright, so Tattooed Freak here in 2nd place. He's got Payme starting to chase him down here in 3rd. And Payme has a juicy line coming through that first corner there. And he's going to make up a little more ground on Tattooed Freak there up in 2nd place ahead. Pardon me. Had a little hiccup there. We got Hulky here in 4th place. We got Kid Vinyl up into 5th place. Jeff down into 6th. Nolander here, he's only 2.2 seconds off these guys right now in 7th. Kabong here in 8th. Bar 27 is now in 9th. And Kilty down into P10 here. So, drivers all in their own right having their own struggles with Kyoto here right now. And quickly, the drivers spaced out from each other here as well. So, a little bit difference in pace here potentially around this particular racetrack here in this race as well. So, this is sprint race 4 of our planned 5 races here this evening. And it's been a lot of fun here so far. We've had the championship drivers come in and play. We've had some followers and viewers come in and play. We've had some new faces just from the sim racing community itself come out and play. And you know what? It has been fantastic racing all night long, no matter who it is on the racetrack. It's been respectful. It's been clean. No red flag situations so far early on in the races. Everybody's done everything properly and right. And even for those that don't know what our procedures are, they just know what to do. It's been fantastic racing here tonight, and that's what we love to see from the sim racing community. And that's hit a big hit right there. I'm not sure what happened there. I think Kabong went to maybe let him by, or he just broke really early there, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe he had a wheel disconnect there or something as well. We have seen, of course, the equipment malfunction issues in the game. So both snipes still 2.3 seconds up the road. Freak and Payme are battling here for 2nd and 3rd place now. So it's Lexus versus oh yeah, it is GTR here. And it's going to be Payme up the inside here, but you can hold multiple lines around this corner and get a good run. So we'll have to see if Freak can hold out on the outside. Freak does hold out on the outside there in the Lexus. So great job there by Freak, and Payme and Tattooed Freak having a great battle here right now. as they're coming up in through the uphill S's here. Tattooed Freak's doing a pretty good job at holding them up here right now, but Payme is just putting all kinds of pressure on him here right now as they're coming around. Freak's going to go semi-defensive there. And let's see what Payme does here. Let's see what Payme, if he has something up his sleeve here. He's going to get up the inside. No, Tattooed again gets a good run out of the corner. Payme just not quite able to make it happen quite yet here. But let's see what happens here as we come up this long straight coming back into corner one. Oh, Freak goes a little bit wide there, so that's going to give Payme second there. Freak will have to settle back into third place there. We've got Kid Vinyl here fourth with Jeff in fifth. We've got Hulky here in sixth place. Kilt in seventh. We've got Bar here in eighth. Oof, and Bar was getting it a little bit wrong there. Nolander in ninth place, and El Kabong here in 10th. So I'm not sure what happened to this poor gentleman here. But something definitely happened there. We just didn't quite catch the whole thing. Well, thankfully we don't have to do any stewarding out of these sprint races, hey? Someone hit him in the head with a guitar. Bo Snipe here in the lead of this race. Fastest lap on the racetrack right now with 25.7. You guys are funny. Payme here in second place. Tattooed Freak in third. We've got Kid Vinyl up in fourth. Kid Vinyl's been showing some good pace here in this night too as well. Definitely a solid Pro-Am pace. Maybe even potentially a low-end Pro pace coming from this driver. Jeff is right there in behind here in fifth place as well. And I think without a couple of mistakes so far on the racetrack, he'd be having a different race here as well. We've got Hulky here in sixth place. We've got Kilt in seventh. We've got Bar 27 in eighth. We've got Nolander in ninth. And we've got Mr. Kabong here in 10th. So, tire wear. Obviously, that's another factor here. The fuel's not going to be an issue in these races. Obviously, the more fuel you can use, the better for your tires at this point because these drivers are starting with full tanks of fuel. We may make that adjustment maybe moving into next week as well. Maybe we'll put these guys' fuel tanks down to 50% so they can go even faster. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Bo Snipe here in first. We got Payme in second. We got Tattooed in third. We've got Kid Vinyl in fourth. Jeff in fifth. We got Hulky here in sixth. Poor Kabong. We're sorry, brother. We got Kelty here in seventh. We got Bar in eighth. And we've got Mr. Nolander here in ninth. Rough race there for Kabong. Again, not sure what happened there. Not sure if that was a lag spike or what was going on there. But Bar just demolished the poor guy going into the corner there. I think it was lag related. I really do. We got Apex Racing's Payme here trying to chase Bo Snipe down. It is the final lap here, so he's got about 2 seconds to try and make up, and that's tough when drivers are fairly equal pace. Tattooed here in third place, Kid Vinyl in fourth place, and Jeff is just absolutely right there. Oh, and he took a look up the inside there, but it was not there. It was taken away from Kid Vinyl coming around the corner there, and oh, Jeff gets it a little bit wrong on the exit there, just a little too hard on the throttle there, and he is still gathering that race car up as, again, these cars are going extremely quickly, and that's going to be a position gain by Hulky there as they come around the racetrack here. So Hulky's going to grab up a spot there with that mistake made by Jeff as well, but tough business out there with these Group 2 cars. These things move fast. They rip through the gears, so drivers have to adjust for that, especially with this tire wear. The car not necessarily going to hold that corner the same as these tires really start to break down. So maybe some hard lessons being learned here tonight for some of these drivers as well. It's Bo Snipe though with the win here. It's going to be Payme all the way from 10th to second place here. It's going to be Tattooed Freak going to round out the podium here tonight again with third place finish. So he's had 2 or 3 podiums here tonight in these races. We've got Kid Vinyl coming in with a 4th place finish. That was a nice race for him here there as well. We've got Hulky coming in behind in his last race of the night. He's going to bring that thing home in a 5th place finish as well. So great job by Hulky. We got Jeff coming in with a 6th place finish. We got Kilt with a 7th place finish. And Mr. Bar 27 coming across there in 8th place. And Nolander will round out the field here in 9th place. Where is he? There he is. We missed his car. We hit the wrong button. And he's really been showing that love to that Epson Honda, but I don't think the car's really been showing the love back to him here tonight. So we'll see if he chooses to go with a different car in the final race here or not. All right, now is the time to make the change. We lost game sound there during that race. I do apologize. We just didn't want to stop the action on the racetrack. So it is Bo Snipe with the victory there, and that was some good racing right there. GG's to those drivers. Which one was it? It was him, and it was this gentleman right here, and that gentleman right there. Good race, well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right. And one last kick with the Group 2 cars, chat. One last time. That was a great run from Peme. Alright, let's get our lobby settings all fixed up. Go like that, go like that, go like that. Where's Monza? Bring on the chicane. I think Monza's up right there. Alright. And we're gonna put that one up to 6 since it's the final one of the day. Let's what do we got here? Let's go let's go evening. Let's jack it up to 9. And yeah. Hold on, gotta change one more setting. Fastest first, grid start false check. Number of laps. Where's my qualified time? Right there. 5 minutes, fuel consumption on. Where's my fuel? Fuel. Let's go. Let's give these guys 50 liters of fuel on this one too. Let's lighten up the race cars a little bit. All right. He braked right in front of me. Wasn't expecting it. I couldn't tell what happened there. We just caught it at the tail end of it. Of you just piling into the poor guy there. So I think he was a little unfamiliar with the racetrack too. I think he was a little bit of a new driver. So that's gonna happen. That's all right. That's all right. Welcome back to reality. Jeff, I almost pooped. That was scary moments from Jeff there, absolutely. Alright, so a half a tank of fuel in these race cars for this final race is going to be 6 times around Monza, and this will be the final race of the evening. Alright, 7-minute start, chat. With that being said, I'm just gonna flip and be right back. He was trying to let you by. That's what I thought he was doing. But it was too hard to tell from when I caught it, right? It could have been a glitch, it could have just been a lag spike, it could have been a misbraking point. I didn't know what was going on there, but it's all good, Par. It's all good, my dude. It is all good. Alright, chat. I'm gonna leave you with a highlight video for a minute. I gotta step away for a second. We back, chat. We back. Appreciate the little wait there. My apologies. So a butcher cuts his finger off at work and goes to the hospital, calls his wife and says, honey, I cut my finger off. She says, the whole finger? He says, no, the one next to it. Dad jokes. Love them. All right, 3 minutes. Oh, it's all good, Jeff. It's all good, bro. It's all good. You guys don't have to leave. Chris coming in with that thumbs up on the stream. My guy. You guys fun out there tonight, my guy? Hope you had some fun out there. You look good out there. All right. Rocking and rolling here. We're just checking on everything. Everything's looking good. The stream, I think, is finally starting to cooperate. Hey, how's it going, hi peoples? How you doing, brother? It's been a while, my dude. How are you, man? All right, we're going to kick this thing off. 2 minutes. We're giving the drivers a little extra time to get accustomed to the light fuel. It's going to change the way the car handles a little bit. And well, your host needed a minute to go refresh his palate. I needed to go get some liquid. And my capture card is not working good today. There we go. No complaints, my guy. Just, you know, grinding away. You still racing lots on the 7, my guy, or what? Yeah, man, always a blast being on track with the boys. Hey, the new faces on track tonight have been pretty good too, man. I'm really impressed with the new guys that jumped into the lobby tonight, man. It's been some good, efficient, clean racing from these guys. If that's your idea of a dad joke, you're cooler than I do. Well, it's still just friendly enough, you know? It's right on my line. I like being on the line. Hey, it's all good, Chris. I appreciate the drivers. I want to keep you guys racing, so gives me a chance to build up some more hype for the next season so we can just fill another lobby, you know? That's what it's all about, man. All right, 1 minute start. A minute start, gentlemen, at Monza. This is going to be interesting. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Monza always creates a little chaos. We like chaos. Chaos is fun. All right, let's kick it. Let's kick it right in the tailpipe, shall we? I know we're getting a little risque today. I don't know what's going on today, chat. I don't know if you told me that one. Yeah, you too, hi peoples. We appreciate you, my guy. Keep grinding that content, my dude. Alright, Wetworks. I've raced with this guy before. He's pretty quick, too. Cold tires, drivers. Cold tires. Sort it out. It's just qualifying, gentlemen. It's just qualifying. Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, Barr's got a pit lane penalty, so that will take him out of the first spot. Who's behind Barr? Is that Bo? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's Barr. He's in the Pokemon car. Alright. The 3-second penalty is going to definitely kill. Oh boy, Barr is the Pokemon car is being spicy. Those Pokemon, you gotta get them under wraps, man. You know, they get a little unruly in those Pokeballs, you know, unsettling that race car. Oh, alright, so Kid Vinyl, Freak, Barr 27. Alright, so we had, what that is? Is it Harold Chillo? Harold Cilio? We'll call him Cilio. Cilio! Alright, so hot lap time. We'll go with bar 27 here since he's technically in the lead of this pack here now. Obviously with that pit lane penalty free has to serve there. I'll tell you when the race is over, that's probably a good idea. Likewise, loads of commentary. Hey, appreciate you. Hi, people, appreciate you, my guy. Alright, so coming through that first chicane here with bar 27, he is all kinds of spicy in this car here. So let's see how quickly he can get the Pokemon car around Monza here. It's going to be a 6-lap race to finish off our sprint night here this week. Next week, we'll probably get back into our Group 4 or Group 3 cars. And then, yeah, we'll see what tracks we got in store. We might even bust out the karts before the next season, just for something to do. Alright, so bar 27. He's got a couple cars in behind him here, too, so the drivers need to be really on point here as they're coming around Monza. So as we come into Lesmo 2 here, out of Lesmo 2 here, that takes us up the long run up to Ascari. Now, Ascari should be interesting in this car, and that is quite the light show you get on the steering wheel right there, I gotta say. That's pretty cool. Never seen the inside of this car before, so interesting. Alright, and at the 100-meter board, just under the bridge there, you're kind of on the brakes, down into third gear there, you're just rolling through. You gotta be patient on the throttle here. You're a little too early, you catch that curb, it gets you some air time, and that's not a good thing. And if you go a little bit too hard on the throttle coming out, actually you go wide and hit the marbles there, but Tattooed Freak is just tucked right up in behind bar 27 here, coming into this final corner here, and this could be a good time here for Tattooed Freak as he comes up in behind bar 27, because he was a little ways behind bar. That means he's gained time, so we're probably going to see Freak jump up into pole position here as soon as bar crosses the line, and that is exactly the case. We got Cilio in 4th place. Let's see what Chippy's got here. That'll probably be a penalty right there as he comes around. Bo Snipe's going to jump into 3rd place. Kilt is sitting in 6th. 7th, sorry. Where is Kilt? There's Kilt. He's just coming into the corner. No-liner coming around. He's going to jump up into 5th place. Paybay's going to jump into pole position. We got Kilt and Kid Vinyl. Kid Vinyl's just coming around here right now. We'll sit on board with Kid Vinyl. We got Wetworks here in 7th as well. Opting not to go for another lap around. Not sure what the deal is there, but I've seen this gentleman a few times before. He's a quick racer, so I think he's going to put some pressure on the front end of this pack here in this race, if I'm not mistaken. If he is who I think he is. Kid Vinyl jumping up into 9th place there. So right now it is Paymay in pole position. Tattooed Freak sitting in 2nd place. Bar 27 here in 3rd. He's got a penalty there, and I think Tattooed Freak is going to be the next one to cross the line. Maybe not. Maybe not. It is going to be Bar, so it's going to be Bar to come across the line, but he's got a penalty there, so that is going to absolutely fry this lap for him. So unless he's about a second up on his lap right now, that's not going to really help him out too much. You can see Tattooed Freak's just in behind there in 2nd place, but we'll stick with Bar here. We lost Hot Rod there. Hot Rod just left the rooms, realizing he's not going to get into the race. He was in the race earlier tonight as well, so let's see what Bar's got here as he comes around. See if he can improve here. It doesn't look like it. Let's jump on. Oh, Freak picks up a big penalty there. I'm not sure where he picked that one up, so let's see what Bo Snipe has as he comes around for the final time here. And it's not going to improve. It's going to be a 5th place for him. Let's see what No-Lander's got as he comes around. Kilty with a 42.8. That's going to put him up at the 8th place for his final time around the racetrack here. And No-Lander putting in his final qualifying lap here as well as he comes around. Let's see if he can improve. Doesn't look like that's going to be an improvement either. I think that's everybody. We got Kid Vinyl. Kid Vinyl can still improve here. I think Chippy might still be out as well, but Wetworks sitting in 7th place here right now, and he only took the 1 lap, so that's interesting. Oh, and Kid Vinyl gets it a little bit wrong coming out of the 2nd Lesmo there, and that is going to kill that final lap for him. So it is Paymay in pole position, Cilio in 2nd place, Tattooed Freak in 3rd. Bar 27 in 4th. It's going to be Bo Snipe in 5th. It's going to be No-Lander in 6th. It's going to be Wetworks in 7th. It's going to be Kilt in 8th. It's going to be Chippy in 9th. And it's going to be Kid Vinyl in 10th place. And you know, we've held 10 drivers all night long in the lobby. I'm pretty happy about that. That is fantastic stuff right there. I kind of figured we were going to see the Mercedes out on the racetrack for Monza. I'm really surprised we didn't see Mercedes out on the track for Kyoto, actually. I kind of really did think we were going to see some Mercedes Group 2 cars out there, but we definitely have Payme in one here in our final race of the night. So, good job to all of our qualifiers. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So Payme with the pole position at 140.211. So that was a pretty nice lap there by Payme. Now, we've dumbed the fuel down in these cars for these guys in the last race. We're only going to put 50% fuel in these cars for the race. So the drivers are going to only have half the initial weight that they normally are used to starting with here. So it'd be interesting to see how they handle that. We're throwing little twists into the drivers as we continue on with our races here tonight too. We've been changing things up just slowly but surely, little adjustments here and there in the lobby, seeing how the drivers react to it. And I gotta tell you, they have reacted absolutely fantastic to it all. They have been just on top of the game all night long. So to the sim racing community here in North America, GG's. Well, that guy bounced. He was like, no, I don't like this. I'm out. Should result in a little less tire wear as well. It should. It should. Absolutely. Well, we lost one, so we're down to 9. We're going to run it with 9. That's just the way it's going to go. All right. One more time. For everybody at home or at work or wherever it is that you're viewing from, we appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the shares. Thank you for the new follows and subs over on all the platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook here this evening. Cody B coming in with a beautiful raid earlier on tonight, sending his awesome community over here as well. So we appreciate the OG community from Cody B Gaming as well. This is presented by DMJ Vroom Room. This is our North American division, partnered with LWR Designs and DDR. And I'm your host for the evening, GT45 Gaming. Kick them tires, light them fires, let's go racing. And Payme gets that false start and pole position to dead last. Oh, and Kilt spins out, so not quite the dead last on the race start there. So 2 drivers getting it wrong on race start. And here we go. The rest of the cars barreling down into turn 1. A little bit of contact there between Bar 27 and Bull Snipe there. And these are our championship drivers here that are getting it all mixed up. And Tattooed Freak's going to take advantage and jump out into the lead. Bar 27 in second. We got Kid Vinyl in third. We got Wetworks already up into 4th place here. So just chilling, doing his thing. Payme's up into 5th after the chicane. We've got Bull Snipe in 6th. We've got Chippy in 7th. We've got Kilty in 8th. And I don't know what happened to Nolander there. But down into 9th place here. Does he have damage there? No, I'm not sure what happened to Nolander there. Maybe he just missed a race. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, on track and moving. Too bad he dropped out. Would have been guaranteed a top 10 finish. Hey, facts. Tattooed Freak, though, in the early lead here as we come through Lesmo 2 for the first time, and he gets it wrong. And on that curbing, and that is going to be into the wall for Tattooed Freak. And here we go, Monza. It's all about Monza. Bar 27 now in the lead of this race. Kid Vinyl's up into 2nd place. Wetworks is in 3rd place. We got Payme side by side with Wetworks here going into Ascari, and here we go. Oh, he's just going to back out of there a little bit. And a mistake made by Kid Vinyl. So he's going to drop down the field here a couple of positions as well. So Wetworks very quickly back up into 2nd place. Payme's now back up into 3rd place. We got Bull Snipe into 4th. Kid Vinyl settles back into 5th. Freak into 6th. Chippy into 7th. Kilt into 8th. And Nolander into 9th. So everybody's starting to catch up to each other as each driver up in the front of the pack makes their little mistakes here in this final race. So a lap 1 was definitely a doozy here at Monza in our 5th and final sprint race here from DMJ Vroom Room this week. So Bar 27 in the lead here as he comes into the chicane on lap 2, and he has about a 2.3 second gap, so we'll see if that changes here as we come out of the chicane. Wetworks gain some time there. No, great corners by Bar 27 at Wetwork. Payme right there too in 3rd place. We got Bull Snipe in 4th. Kid Vinyl still settled in right there in 5th. Freak starting to roll up on him there in 6th place. We've got Chippy here starting to catch up to Tattooed Freak in behind. We've got Kilt in 8th place, and we've got Mr. Nolander here in P9. So from Bar 27 coming through the 2nd chicane, leading the way here as we come through Lesmo 1. And here we go, number number 27 Pokemon car rolling right now as he comes around. So the Mercedes showing its strength on Monza, and I'm not surprised. Lots of high-speed runs at Monza here. This car has a lot of top end. All right, Payme, let's see the comeback. Yeah, let's see it. Absolutely. Wetworks here in second place, and Wetworks is a good racer here as well. So Payme may have his hands full here with this driver. Again, I don't know this driver personally, but I have seen him in several other lobbies around the community, and he's quick. He can hold his own. So it was nice to see him pop in. We've got Tattooed Freak here in 4th place. We got Chippy here now up into 5th place. Kilt is up into 6th. Bull Snipe is down into 7th. I think he's got. Oh, and Kilty making a mistake coming out of the Ascari, and that's going to be Bull Snipe going back up into down into 7th place. No Lander here in 8th. So we've lost one driver already. And yeah, Monza is grinning and bearing it here. Ian, hey, watching from UK, cool race. Hey, appreciate you, Ian. Hope you're doing fantastic, my dude. We got Wetworks here in 2nd place. We got Payme here in 3rd. And that Mercedes is having a hard time keeping up with that Honda right now. That NSX is absolutely putting on a clinic around Monza. But Bar 27 and the other Mercedes is still looking real strong in the lead. Tattooed Freak here in 4th place, and he's got about 3.6 seconds on Payme up in front. We got Chippy here in 5th place. Oh, we lost Kid Vinyl. That's who left. All right, gotcha. We got Bull Snipe here in 6th. We got Kilt in 7th. And we got Nolander here in 8th. It's unfortunate for the guys coming in now. It is our last race of the night. But we do appreciate everybody coming in. All our racers that came in throughout the night. We definitely appreciate you. And definitely appreciate all the fans at home for coming in and watching. And there we go. There's the mistake. Bar 27 just gathers that thing back up. And Wetworks is on him. So coming out of Lesmo 2, he is on the back end of Bar 27, but he does have a half-second penalty here. So this is going to be a benefit potentially to Payme as they come out of the Ascari. He will have to serve that penalty, and that is a terrible spot to have to serve a penalty here at Monza because it just costs so much time and momentum as it's just this long straightaway before the final corner into the start-finish line. So Payme will grab a P2 once he serves that penalty here, and there we go. And Payme is going to tuck in behind Bar 27. Wetworks going to settle back in behind Payme in 3rd place. Tattooed Freak coming in 4th. We still got Chippy here in 5th place. He's having a solid little race here right now. Nice beautiful Monster Energy livery on that race car as well. Got Bull Snipe, lots of Monster Energy liveries on the track right now. Love it. Bull Snipe here in 6th place. We got Kilt here in 7th. Getting the Ascari a little bit wrong again. And Nolander coming through here. So Nolander is just starting to kind of fall into his pace here a little bit. All right, side by side is Payme and Bar 27. Payme is taking a long way around, and that is going to be a positional change for the lead. And Wetworks is now doing some work on Bar 27 up in front there after that great move by Payme. Let's take another look at that on the outside coming into the chicane. Goes in a little bit deeper on the brakes than Bar 27 does. And it is going to be, thank you very much. I am going to take over the lead of this race. So Payme now up back in the lead of this race. Bar 27 in 2nd. Wetworks in 3rd place. And boy, 1st to 2nd place only separated by 1.5 seconds. Side by side is Wetworks and Bar 27 going into Lesmo 1. And it's going to be job done here by Wetworks taking P2 from Bar 27. And Bar 27 finding himself falling backwards through the field here right now. He's got to get it back together. Still has a couple laps to go here. Tattooed Freak in 4th place. And he is slowly but surely reeling that group in up in front of him as well. We got Chippy here in 5th. And Chippy has about a 7-second gap. So right now Chippy's battle is making sure that Bull Snipe, who we know is a quick driver, cannot catch back up to him and get around him here. Nolander's found his way around Kilt, as Kilt's been struggling around Monza here a little tiny bit. And Kilt right there in 8th place in behind. All right, back to our race lead, which is Payme, 2.6 seconds up the road already, and he is moving. And just a little tidbit too, Ian, a little fun fact for you. Our 3-time defending champion here at DMJ North America actually drives from the UK. So our 3-time and only champion so far in our North American series here at DMJ has been won by a UK driver all 3 seasons. All right, Wetworks here in 2nd place, and he's looking solid. That is a great-looking car, too. I got to tell you, he did a great job with that car. A little slide there. That's going to allow Bar to try and gain some traction on him there. And Tattooed Freak, he is doing everything he can to close those two up. And as we're talking about that, we are heading side by side as we head into the second chicane. Now the Mercedes has more top end than that Honda does, but the Honda definitely has that maneuverability over the Mercedes, so we may see a response here from Wetworks, and this is just falling into Peime's hands here right now as these two battle it out behind him. It's just allowing him to continue to run away from that battle. Tattooed Freaks, yeah, keep battling, guys, keep battling. Now under 2 seconds from Wetworks there. We got Chippy here. He's in 5th place. Bo Snipe is coming. He is reeling him in. 1.6 seconds is that gap. Kilty is now around Nolander as these two are swapping positions back and forth here, and it's a battle for 7th and 8th position here on the racetrack as well. So right now, Peime is the most comfortable driver next to Chippy here on the racetrack. And Peime got it wrong coming out of the Scari. That's going to cost him a little bit of time there. And boy, oh boy, the commentator's curse is strong in this one tonight, isn't it? Going to lose a little bit of time there. You can see him scrubbing off that dirt on the tires so we can try and get good traction coming into this corner here. And bar 27 now up into 2nd place. We've got Tattooed Freak here in 3rd. And Wetworks must have made a mistake now as he is down into 4th place here. So he's found himself off the podium here. Chippy here in 5th place. This guy's just chilling here right now, but Bo is coming. He is under a second. Bo Snipe is on the charge here to try and see if he can grab that position from Chippy up in front on this final lap here. Oh, and Kilt and Nolander both get it wrong, and we got a synchronized spin coming out of Lesmo too. You know what? That was so beautiful. Let's go take a look at it again, shall we? All right, synchronized spinning here by our DMJ Championship Pro-Am drivers. Oh, sorry, Nolander's a pro. My apologies. So Kilty just got it a little bit wrong there, and Nolander just followed suit there, and we got a little pirouette heading up the straight to Ascari there between these two drivers. And yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, so it is Peime here. He's heading up into Lesmo 1 right now. That was an exciting moment right there between Nolander and Kilt. Hey, cool, cheers for the info. I race in Duke Cobbs in the Ultimate Racing League, YouTube and Facebook. I'll come check you out here for sure. Step away for a minute, and sure enough, there's Peime. You know it, John. You know it. Half a second up the road with 4.2 second gap. Oh, we got yellow flag waving up in front of him here. So the boys in the back of the pack having a little bit of fun maybe at this point now as we're heading through Ascari. So Peime is definitely in control of this race here. Bart has a nice little gap to Tattooed Freak here as well, but all it takes is a mistake like that, and it's race over. So Nolander and Kilty are just chilling at the end of Ascari together there, having a little conversation, talking about their great moment around Lesmo 2 there maybe, or who knows what they're having, but having a little chit chat over there, parked side by side at the end of Ascari. So it's going to be Peime coming around. He's going to go into pit lane for the win here. Bar 27 coming around here in 2nd place. GG's to Peime. It's going to be Tattooed Freak very close behind the 3rd. Wetworks putting in the work, almost getting back into that fight for the podium. So GG's to Wetworks. We got Bo Snipe coming around here, and he is going to take P5 here. So he did find his way around Chippy there. Bo Snipe, like we said, very quick driver. He definitely put in the work and tracked that driver down. Chippy going to come around to 6th place. Kilty's going to finish this thing off in P7 here, and Nolander's going to follow him up in P8. So burning off the tires in these Group 2 cars here are these two drivers, and putting on a little show for the fans here at the end of the night. So congratulations to everybody, and thank you for, of course, all the drivers coming in tonight. We've seen lots of championship drivers from Season 3 come through the races here tonight. We've seen followers and viewers come in and jump on track, test their might against the drivers, and we've seen some some new faces come in from the sim racing community too as well and jump into the races with the drivers. So all in all, it was a pretty great night of racing, and thank you to the drivers that all participated and gave us some action on track here on a great Tuesday night this week. It was beauty. A nice spin. That was a nice spin, and synchronized spinning should be a new Olympic sport. You know, it's funny. Season 1? I think it was season 2 actually, John. Jake and Badass in the Porsches going around the same corner, nose to tail. Badass caught a track edge, spun, and Jake caught the exact same track edge at the exact same spot, spun the exact same way, and both drivers literally like drifted around the corner like a drift competition side by side. It was absolutely awesome. So it's not the first time it's happened here in the DMJ North America Series. The drivers, I guess they just like maybe show off. I don't know, but yeah, no, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So just a sprint night tonight for those of us that are new and viewing. Obviously, we're in our off season. We just finished season 3 a couple of weeks ago with a grueling endurance race at the NERB 24 layout. We crowned champions in both our divisions at the end of the season. Of course, congratulations to Apex Racing's Jakey for taking his 3rd championship title over in that pro division this season. In the first season, we had a multi-split as well. So Jake defending that crown, but very closely behind was Apex Racing's Paymay and Apex Racing's CRF for the 2nd and 3rd place finishes as well for the pro division. And then when we moved to our Pro-Am division, it was Sol Invictus with a pretty commanding win over in the Pro-Am division this season. But in that process, having that faster driver in that division, the Pro-Am division stepped up their game. And I mean, huge congratulations to I believe it was ATK Death, and right off the top of my head, CB Matt for 2nd and 3rd place in the Pro-Am division as well. So a couple of the Victory Pace Racing guys hitting the podium in the Pro-Am division as well. So it was a really great season, and this is just a part of it. You know, we're keeping it in the limelight. We want to draw more people in. We want to grow it. We want to make it bigger, badder, and better. So we're doing sprint nights now in the off season every Tuesday night, and we'll change up the classic cars and the tracks, and we'll leave it on official lobby settings as if it were a championship race, and we let these let the guys and gals just go out and have some fun. So we throw some commentary on it, and yeah, we just have a lot of fun with it. So we're glad you enjoyed it, Ian. We're glad you enjoyed it. I waited for Nolander to have a little dirty drifty session and parked to let the leaders by. Have a good night. Yay, appreciate you, Brandon. Thanks for coming out, my dude. Thanks for coming out. That was some great racing by all the drivers there. That was a lot of fun. Oh, hold on. We need that one. And there we go. There we go. All right. Got to do the old chit-chatty. Now that the race is over, so a Penguin has car trouble and goes to mechanic. While he's waiting, he goes and gets something to eat. Comes back, and the mechanic says, "Looking like you blew a seal." Penguin says, "Nah, it's just a little ice cream." That is a good one. That's a very good one, John. I love it. I love it. I hope everybody at home loved that little borderline PG joke there. One of our viewers. That was fantastic. Thank you for that. Good laugh right before I shut the stream down tonight. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just huge shout out to DMJ Vroom Room, the esports organization, the group that comes up with all these amazing series and events, providing us now in North America with the same events that they're running over in Europe. So if you're over in Europe or you're over on that side of the world and you're interested in this series, go over to D.90 on Facebook Gaming, capital DEE, capital DOT 90 on Facebook Gaming. He is the resident host for DMJ Vroom Room over in Europe, and he hosts and runs and does live commentary for all the official league events, championship events from DMJ Vroom Room and DDR Racing. So if you are on the Europe side and you can race during your racing evenings there, definitely go check out D.90 on Facebook Gaming. Go say hi, tell them you're interested in the DMJ series. They'll set you up in a chat. They'll give you all the information you need. They'll sit down, they'll talk with you, they'll answer any questions you may have. If you're a North American racer and you're interested and you want to know more about DMJ Vroom Room North America, you just got to jump into the GT45 Gaming Discord server, and we'll put that link up on all the pages for everybody next week. You jump into the server, anything DMJ North America or DDR North America that comes down goes through GT45 Gaming Discord server. It is the heart and soul of what we do here at the page for racing, for events, for commentary, for charity, for whatever it is that we're doing. Everything happens in Discord. So we have a great administration staff, we got a great community, and we got a great network of drivers over there, and it's a great place to be. It's a great place to hang out. So for our North American drivers, we typically run Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 9 or 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We leave that up to each divisional split, and the next scheduled series is expected to be in about 4.5 weeks' time after the manufacturer series has, of course, the online competitive part has officially ended. So we do have a 10-week series coming. We are going to open up 2 divisions for that series, so we will have a Tuesday and Wednesday night split for that event, and it will be a 28 driver field between the 2 divisions, and it will be the top 28, the fastest 28 drivers will get those top 28 spots, but we will have drivers ready to fill in case somebody can't make a race. So that is what's happening kind of over the next few weeks here from DMJ Vroom Room and GT45 Gaming, for those of you that are wondering. We do have something coming. The series is sitting in my computer. I have all the information for it. We're just going to take some time to do some behind the scenes work, prepare for it, and get it out there and ready for some more great racing action. So don't worry. For all the folks that are missing the DMJ, we'll be back next Tuesday. We're going to do some more sprint nights. The class, the tracks, undetermined yet. We'll get together with the staff. We'll sort all that out, and we'll have more sprint night action for everybody next Tuesday night. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. To the drivers coming in and racing tonight, great job out there. That was fun. We loved it. That was a great mix of racing going on tonight. DDR, hurrah! Great lobby goes, hey, appreciate you, Freak. Great racing tonight, dude. You look great out there, man. Great racing tonight, fellas. Always a pleasure being on track, y'all. Thank you for the racing. Best get to sleep now, early hours. We appreciate you for tuning in, Ian. Hope to see you back soon. We're definitely going to go check out your YouTube channel, my guy. King Com, thanks for the commentary and hosting. Good fun as always. Hey, you know what? Thank you to the drivers. I can't do this without the drivers. Without the drivers, we don't have events to put on the screen. So huge love to the drivers. They come out, they put their heart and soul, and they put everything on the line week in and week out to provide great action for everybody at home. Thank you to the drivers. I mean, we don't have nothing without the drivers, without the competitors. And I got to tell you, like I said, we had a mixture of championship drivers tonight. We had some followers and viewers in the lobby. We had an EU DMJ championship driver in the lobby tonight. And we also had some new faces just from the racing community in the lobby tonight. And all in all, some really great racing was seen tonight. We've seen some fast guys come out and show up from the general public tonight. I really hope to see them back, and we really hope to see them racing in the next DMJ Championship Series here as well. So GG's to all the drivers involved. That was some fantastic action tonight. Can't wait till the next new paint coming too. Oh, we love to paint. We always love to paint, Kilty. All right, let's go and take a look at Twitch. I've been ignoring Twitch a little bit here today. I kind of keep forgetting I have it there. All right, so we gained a bunch of followers today. We appreciate the community for going over and absolutely smashing the Twitch page for us. Keep it going. Keep spreading the word out there. Tell all your friends that are a part of the community. You know, we're live on Twitch now too. Go hit that follow over there on Twitch. Let's push that 50 right away. Let's get it done. Let's get that 50 followers over on Twitch by next weekend. Let's get that affiliate program rocking and rolling by next weekend, and let's really start pumping out some great content here from GT45 Gaming. We appreciate everybody. To all the kiddies that might still be watching, we love you. We appreciate you. Have fun. It's almost summertime. School's almost over for the year. Woohoo! That means video games, racing action, babysitters, and hot summer pool action. We love it. Summertime here in North America. The kids, summertime's coming. School's almost over. You know what that means? That means loud noises in the neighborhood. That means sounds of kids having fun and just great times being had. So that's what it's all about. We appreciate y'all. Nice fun little drift session. My last one was decent all the way around. That was good. The synchronized drifting was fantastic, you two. That was a great little finisher. We appreciate you. We definitely appreciate it. I mean, the viewers tonight, you guys and gals killed it tonight. Facebook has just been absolutely popping off all night long. The YouTube's been cracking pretty good too. We appreciate you. Twitch is it's been doing all right. It's been doing all right. So we really appreciate all the support. And we'll be back tomorrow night. Nations Cup Racing here at GT45 Gaming. We're in round 6 with the Scirocco at Dragon Trail Seaside. It's going to be a 15-lap race on the soft tire. And to me, it looks like it's going to be a no-stop race. So definitely tune in tomorrow night. We're going to get away from the mic. We're going to step in behind the steering wheel tomorrow night. And we're going to go see if we can get a little bit closer to that A driver rating before manufacturer season. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the comments, the reactions on Facebook, the stars on Facebook coming in from Brad tonight, donator, big donator. Much love to Brad coming in. To the drivers on track tonight, appreciate y'all. To the staff behind the scenes that keeps these things going, can't do it without you. Definitely appreciate the staff behind the scenes, man. They really are one of the biggest reasons why this page continues to run day in and day out. Thanks to Facebook, thank you to YouTube and Twitch for, giving us these platforms to continue doing this as a content creator. And thank you to all the viewers at home for just being awesome. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8, 9 Eastern time. Depends when I get home from work, but we'll be on right away to get to some Nation Cup action. So Scirocco is my jam. I'm really hoping to put up some big results tomorrow night. So come and vibe out with me. Come show me some love. Come and cheer me on. Appreciate it. Stay winning. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you all matter. We're going to send it out with a little bit of Toonskis for the night, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Cheers for now.
it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally